If you've been injured in a recent car accident that wasn't your fault, I'm gonna show you how I got this $100,000 check, my car replaced, and my life back on track for free, and how you can too in 30 seconds or less without ever having to plead your case to a greedy attorney who really doesn't care. So if you've been injured in a recent car accident that wasn't your fault, listen up. I was in a car accident 4 months ago. A car blew through a stop sign and hit me.
You do.
Okay, guys, welcome back to another episode of The Rundown After Dark. This is T3 Media, your home for entertainment news and reviews by fans for fans. I am your host, Chris Fagan. All right, I'm sitting in a lower chair today, so it might need to adjust your set. But today we're going to talk a little bit about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We're going to go into some spoiler talk, so if you haven't seen it, we're warning you about that. We saw Demeter. We're going to talk a little bit about that. And there's some news going on, Fantastic Four news. There's some things happening in Alabama. You know, we're going to get all the way into it in the Rundown After Dark. So let me start off today by thanking you guys for joining us live. So if you guys are watching us live, hit us up and in the chats and let us know what you guys think about what's going on. If you know a lot about a little and a little about a lot of things like I do, tell me what you guys think about the topics that we're talking about, and we'll share them during the show. So now let me introduce you to our cast. We, for the first time ever, have the largest group of all time. So first, I'm going to start off with the Fagans. Here we go. All right. We're boxed in. We're going to share this. So enjoy it. See, this is Mr. and Mrs. Christopher Fagan. Yeah, I'm old school like that.
No.
That's right.
Absolutely not.
Yes, that just happened. And also joining us is Tabatha.
Hey.
Also live on the Ticks and on the Talks. We also have the Gruesome Twosome.
I like that.
Issa and Tyler Kruger McGillicuddy Cossey. I said I was gonna come up with a new nickname for her every time I introduce her.
that was a unique one.
That was Tyler Kruger McGillicuddy. There you go. And for the first time, Casey Jones and Ralph, aka Unmasked. Jesus Gonzalez. What's up, man? First time on the show.
Yeah, first time.
What did I say? Long time watcher, first time pundit.
Yeah.
Critic,
Joiner.
first time.
Yeah, joiner, critic, yes.
All right. We just have to make sure that if you're shy, don't be shy.
Oh, no, that's
Always talk right into the mic and just express yourself, just like Madonna.
Oh, you have to use Madonna. These like.
I need you to express yourself.
I mean, obviously, okay. So.
Hey, if you want it that way, if you want, how does the song go? If you want it right now, let me show you how.
That way.
Okay, no, wrong, guys.
Going back to winter.
All right. All right, guys. Like I said, we got some topics that we're gonna run down as we do here on the. What's the show called again?
Oh God.
See.
All we're going to say is the rundown.
Yeah,
It's the rundown after dark.
There you go.
After dark.
That was the perfect setup. And you guys, see, I'm
because
just.
you keep trying to make fetch happen. So.
Exactly.
Okay, somebody's in trouble tonight.
You know what's funny? When you look at the circle on the rundown thing on her side, it's like the ring. Get it? The ring.
Oh.
Where? Oh.
Nobody understands that.
I
Nobody.
Because it's got the ring in the back.
Okay, so guys, if
Yeah.
you don't know, Jesus and the Gruesome Twosome are always going to try to make. They are our new addition to the Halloween or the horror core.
No,
I'm sorry.
Sinister
The horrorcore. That's what that is.
Yeah.
horror.
Yeah.
Former horrorcore, now the new horror. I'm sorry, horror core, because I was tired of these two not going to
don't do
horror
it.
movies with me,
We don't do it.
and so we got.
Which is why we're in our Demeter shirts, because we went last night.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, Demeter. You got your Demeter shirt? Nope.
No.
No.
He has
no,
something
okay.
else.
We're not. Yeah.
That's Demeter.
But you're not going to go to any more horror movies. That's right. Tab?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Okay, that's why we
I'm
have the
done.
brand new horror.
Look, I got enough trauma in my life. I don't need to add it through entertainment.
Okay. All right. Well, like I said, if you like it, I love it. But yeah. So you want to tell us a little bit about this horrorcore thing that we're trying to make happen?
Yes.
What do you guys want to do? What's the plan?
We
Go
can
for it.
announce it.
Well, I mean, not yet. Just
Okay.
like events and things, like a little bit about.
Oh,
What you
okay.
plan on.
So we're going to be going to a lot of advanced screenings. We'll be giving reviews on horror movies. There are several cons. Well, there's 2 cons coming up, and then obviously spooky season is right after that. So we'll have a lot of horror and Halloween-related content to talk about and share with other viewers who are into that.
There you go. And Casey, Ghostface. What do you plan on bringing to the table? Besides horror, they will also contribute on the regular show, the rundown. So open topics, entertainment news, the way the show
Pretty much
regularly
a bit of
goes.
everything.
But when I have to throw it over to the people who know their horror movies, these are the 3 that I'm going to throw it to the most.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
Pretty much everything. The mask is gonna hinder your voice, so you can't. It's not really gonna be effective to talk through the mask.
Oh, okay.
But tell us a little bit about. This is your first time here. It's time for you to stand up and address the class, man.
Now you actually stand up?
Yeah, no.
Crotch shots.
No crotch shots there. And feel free to curse if you need to.
No, I don't think I should curse.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm Mrs. Gonzalez, cosplayer since I was a little kid, and I guess 5 or something, making some recyclable materials, and I've been cosplaying ever since. And I really got into it more like after high school, and yeah, I love movies. Movies are my thing. They inspire me to make so many things, and we have so many awesome movies, horror and everything in general. So I was happy with that.
I said, okay, be careful with the table because remember, like the camera shakes.
But actually, the turtles are like one of the main reasons I'm an artist because they're the first thing I actually finger painted. You know, I mean, like little like green, like I made the bandanas with the red, and like the little first thing I ever finger painted. So like when I started art, the turtles were inspiration. It's funny because each one has the name of a Renaissance artist, so I think that was pretty cool.
And that's and I remember when you showed me some of your artwork. Maybe one day I'll put that up on the screen if I get it up.
That would be
set
awesome.
Up. So, yeah, he's a good artist too. All right, like I said, guys, we're gonna talk about some topics. We haven't done a force feed in a while. Like I put it up like real quick. We're gonna talk about some topics. So, the person who usually does our quick topics, just run them down real fast, unless you don't want to.
Me?
Unless you don't want to. If you don't feel comfortable.
All right, you ready? Quick topics.
I mean, I don't know if you want to push the button while you're saying it.
Quick topics.
Go for it.
Marvel VFX artists vote to unionize. Vannessa Kirby from, you got a lot of MI, Dead Reckoning, and Hobbs and Shaw was signed as Sue Storm, and Joseph Quinn is in talks to play Johnny Storm in upcoming MCU Fantastic Four. Pretty exciting for her because she's gorgeous. Full schedule of, okay, I don't know how to say this. Ahsoka, starring Rosario Dawson on Disney Plus. Love her, can't go wrong there. Emmys pushed to January on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, 1 week after Golden Globes. Talk to Me 2 is in the works. I didn't see one, so.
We got you.
4 arrest warrants have been issued in connection with the Riverfront Brawl in Alabama, according to Montgomery Police Department. Knew about that. That should be crazy. Tony Lanes or Lanes?
Tory. I'm sorry, Tory.
Yeah, he's got Tony. Tory Lands sentenced to 10 years for shooting Megan the Stallion in the foot.
All right.
Isn't she the one that danced with She-Hulk?
Say that again?
Isn't she the one that danced with She-Hulk? Megan Thee Stallion?
I mean, she did.
She twerked with She-Hulk, didn't
She's known for
She-Wolf?
She-Hulk in the show, yeah, she did.
Okay,
that was the one that
she
she was twerking.
Yeah, that's Megan Thee Stallion.
She's got the character.
She was in the show because I remember like I was like,
yeah, that's your reference to Megan. Not the fact that she's from Houston, nothing like that.
That's what She-Hulk.
Just She-Hulk. But
It's a good show.
Beyonce
Makes
supposedly
sense.
the biggest one we have Houston was.
Yeah, but she'll forever be the woman from Austin Powers.
Actually,
I'm just so used to Beyonce being like the top celebrity Houston has.
Yeah, like move
Megan
over.
Thee Stallion, I did see like a She-Hulk twerking with her, so that's good to remember.
All right. I mean, hey, if you like it, I love it. Anything else pops off on these quick topics? What about you, Tabs? Anything that specifically comes to you?
What, with the topics?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been religiously following on TikTok the Alabama Brawl.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's
The chair.
the chair. Oh my God. So many TikToks about the chair. I'm loving it. It's miraculous. It's the best ever. I can't wait to see more. I know the chair's got things coming in the future. So, yeah.
Do y'all know which side the arrests were on?
It was on the guy, the white family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've supposedly.
No, the guy with I heard the guy with that swung the chair is also a warrant
They
out.
No,
want
he-
him, but they can't
no.
find him.
I thought there wasn't a warrant out. They were wanting
That's
to
not-
speak
they're-
to him.
Yeah.
Well, they think
Yeah,
it's
speaking,
metal.
that's a speaking.
I guess maybe because he had like a weapon or something.
Yeah,
so
because
it's
it
a
was
little
assault with a
different.
weapon. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I never saw with the late weapon.
Yeah, you
Well,
can't
I
get
hope he
away
makes
with
it
that.
free him.
That's like 10 years or like 5.
Yeah.
It was like up until that point, the cops were just like, "Hey, let them duke it out."
Yeah.
As
For
they
serious.
should.
I don't see anything.
There's so many memes and like I guess more like TikToks are funny. I saw people throwing the hat like a bat signal.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought it was so
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
They were like assembling like Avengers. Oh, let's go.
The thing that stood out to me the most was, besides that, I'm gonna move on to the other thing. What about? Okay, let's go to the horror crew. The horror crew. Sorry, I was a Freudian slip. I didn't do that on purpose. Horror. Talk to me too. Come on. Did you guys see part 1?
Yeah.
What did you guys think about the fact that there's now going to be a part 2?
I really liked the first one, so I'm excited. It was super, super creepy. Do you remember what? Well, can we do spoilers or probably not?
For Talk
Talk
to
to
Me?
Me.
I wouldn't. I mean, it's
Okay.
still in theaters.
Well, I'll hold my comments till later then. But I'm excited for a second one. I really enjoyed the first one.
Hold on one second. I forgot to do something before before we started, reminding people to support the channel and stuff like that. So if I don't do this stuff in order, it messes things up. So this is the top. There we go. There we go. That's where we are right now. My bad. But yeah, anything else before we move on stands out? We talked about the Emmys. Yeah. What about the fact that the Emmys?
I actually didn't know.
They're getting pushed
Well, I
to.
mean, I assumed.
Yeah, they're gonna get pushed. I mean, I guess they don't want a situation where no actors can come up and receive their awards. Well, then just announce their names and say who won, and then just move it on. You could have a quick episode that doesn't involve actors, and then just focus on next year. I mean, does anybody really watch the Emmys that much?
I mean, I think it's just like any other award show.
Yeah.
So if you watch the other ones, why wouldn't you watch the Emmys?
I mean, what about you guys? Nobody cares about the Emmys on that side?
I have a question. It might be kind of dumb.
There's no such thing as a
Why
dumb
can't the actors accept their awards?
Well, they don't want to. Oh, go ahead.
Well, because of the strike,
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
they
don't
can't
want-
mention
Can't promote the
anything
movies.
that they've been
That's
doing.
what's hurting Demeter right
yeah.
now. Demeter right now.
That's why they can't
Oh.
do.
And so when is it usually, like in September?
What are you doing?
Like how far did they prolong it? Do we know?
Till January.
Yeah, it's usually towards the end of the year
Mhm.
sometime.
Emmys are pushed to January on Martin Luther King Day. So.
And right after
Martin
the
Luther King
gold.
can't even get his own day anymore.
It's why, like at any of these Comic Cons or shows, the actors can be there, but they can't talk about any projects. They have to.
Ah.
You can talk to them about.
What about panels? Did they answer questions about
You
panels?
can
No.
now. Here's the
They can
kicker.
talk about how they became an actor. Their
They can talk about
life.
some movies, but it just can't be SAG related because there's
Yeah.
British. The
Oh.
British
Right,
unions
nothing-
are still allowed, like Game of Thrones, all that stuff. They can still advertise
Mm-hmm.
and do their stuff. It just can't be SAG associated.
Right. Which is so it'll get super complicated on if
Yeah.
they invite the actors, what they can and can't do, and then on top of that, most of them might not even want to show up because of the
Yeah.
strike, because they don't want to be in a situation where they might cross the line. That's why I say if you did the Emmys without the actors, then you could just have the executives just accepting the awards themselves, and obviously in the beginning they'll say, the
I feel
reason.
like viewers' view would probably go down.
Exactly. Nobody wants to see the producers receiving an award, right?
They're just not as pretty.
Yeah, we got Mr. Lang is in the chat. We'll get to the super chats in a second. But let's get to that during the next one. Anytime that there is a super chat in the live chat, I always will acknowledge you. You will get your day in the sun. I appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, and let us know what you guys think about those or any of those quick topics that anybody else wants to. Oh, wait a minute! No! You're not gonna take my shine away from Ahsoka.
Also, he loves.
You're not gonna take my shine away from Ahsoka. Ahsoka is coming out, and damn it, I had the. I'm gonna take a minute. I'm taking a minute, and I'm gonna do something. And can I? Damn it, I can't. I wanted to put this up on the screen. Yes. So, the schedule for Ahsoka just came out. So it's August the 23rd is when episode 1 and 2 is going to come out. Then it's going to be weekly after that. Am I the only one here that's excited about Ahsoka?
Yeah.
Right here.
There you go.
Oh, okay, there's
Come on.
two of
What
y'all.
do you, that's two. It's two of us. Come on.
I thought you liked
Rosario Dawson.
I
Come
love
on.
Star Wars and like Rosario. That was awesome.
I mean, I like Rosaria, but I'm
I
not
like
into
her too, but I don't care
the
about
show.
I know her more from Clerks 2 than most movies.
If everybody, okay, let's go around the table. What's your favorite Rosario? No, I'm just playing.
I mean,
Grindhouse.
It's gonna be what?
Grindhouse.
Grindhouse is your favorite Rosario Dawson one? Oh, okay, respect.
I
What
fell in
about
love
you,
with her on
Tad?
Grindhouse.
oh goodness, I can't. I literally brain cannot think of her other movies right now.
And Jesus, you said yours was
Clerks 2.
Clerks 2?
And Clerks 3.
No,
Even she had a
mean-
small cameo in that movie, but she's
oh yeah, I'm going.
You can't go wrong with
I always go
Clerks,
way
so
further than that. I
those are
was
great
a
movies.
I
Rosario
love Kevin
Dawson
Smith
fan.
stuff. So.
Yeah.
I was a Rosario Dawson fan on her very first movie, the NC-17 movie Kids.
Oh my god.
She was in
Kids.
that?
Kids?
I
She
love
was in
That-
Kids?
Yes, she was.
I love some messed up movies.
Yeah,
She was in
that,
Kids?
and that movie
Oh.
was messed up, man.
I was
mean,
like, I saw that movie. Oh my god, I was like, I had it on VHS as well.
I forgot she
lost
was
it.
in that. She was
I mean,
so
she
I,
young.
I remember she was in a scene where she was talking about making out with some dude, and we were kissing so hard our lips were busted. I was like, who is this actress? I like her.
I did
Who
not
is
remember
this?
her.
That's
I gotta
what
watch
I
I
that
don't
movie
know who
again.
this is, but I don't know. Something about her. I feel like she's gonna be Ahsoka.
I was 10 years old when I watched that movie.
You said you were 10. You were 10 years
11.
old watching kids.
It said kids.
He was like, it was deceiving.
I was a kid. The movie's called Kids. I watched it.
This must be for me.
Didn't know it was gonna be about transmitted stuff, huh? No.
It blew my mind. I'm
it's
like,
hardcore. I'm not even telling
It's
you.
hard for me to watch as an adult.
Yeah.
I watched it recently again.
I mean, at the beginning was, oh my god, the beginning was.
I have
I
not
think-
seen this, so now
The
I feel like
beginning
It's
for me
insane.
was.
After this, I'll tell you.
Thank
the
you,
plot if
thank
want.
Euphoria on crack.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Those kids are
Okay.
bad.
And we
I'm
love
gonna.
all Euphoria.
I know. I
Yeah,
love me
so-
some
Dave
Euphoria.
Chappelle was in
Yeah.
it too.
I didn't realize that he was.
He was the bum. They
He
got
was
jumped.
the bum. He always played those kinds of characters. But speaking about Ahsoka, yeah, we just got off track on that one and talked
Got
about
lost on kids.
and talked about that stuff is still up. But yeah, that's our schedule. That's talking about Ahsoka starting on the 28th, I think, of August, and every week after that. Wasn't there another? There was something else, but oh yeah, that's right. I brought up Talk to Me Too.
Yep.
We already talked about that, so yeah. That's the real quick stuff. All right, let's get that stuff out of the way. What do you guys want to talk about now? Let's move on. What's the next topic?
Your box office.
Box office. So I wanted to go over the top 5 movies from every genre that's hit this year, starting with, we were all watching the chats. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ignore anybody. Let us know what your favorite Rosario Dawson movie was in the chat. We'll talk about it. If you've seen Kids, you're welcome. So, the top 5 domestic box office by genre, starting with horror. I did it right that time. You want to go? You want to lead us off?
Yeah.
Number 1. What we got?
Wait, let's do 5 to 1.
You want to go backwards?
Yeah, do you
Go
is that
for it.
okay?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. In 5th place was The Boogeyman at 43,244,000. 4th place, Evil Dead Rise, which I was surprised it was in 4th and not higher. Above Evil Dead Rise in 3rd was Insidious Red Door at 80 million. 2nd place, Megan at 95 million. And in 1st place is Scream 6 at 108 million.
And we had. I was trying to put that up on full screen.
Right here.
And I totally messed that up. All right, yeah, you said Boogeyman. We had Evil Dead Rise, Insidious, Megan, and Scream was our top highest grossing movies of 2023 so far. All right, what's the next one? The next one is drama. Who wants to take that? Anybody want to take that? You got drama? Who we got for drama?
Oh, you do comedy.
Number 5 is His Only Son with a little over 12 million. Jesus Revolution with 52 million. Air with 52 million. Creed 3, 156 million. And then Oppenheimer, currently at 241 million.
That was the drama. Okay, comedy.
Your comedy, you
Oh,
have.
we got
oh.
it's
Am I
What we
ready?
got?
Oh, sorry. Okay, we have 80 for Brady, 39 million. Haunted Mansion, 46 million. No Hard Feelings at 50 million. A Man Called Otto at 64 million. And Barbie at 485 million.
Dominating. You want to stop there? I forgot I was going to ask you guys for horror.
Yeah.
What stood out for you the most from that top 5?
Oh, well, honestly, I thought Evil Dead was going to be higher, but also I didn't really like The Movie Man.
I didn't even see it.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I mean,
And I
it
know
was
Tabatha
okay.
didn't see it.
And I don't know if this is, I know this is kind of considered horror, depending on who, I wouldn't really consider it horror, but officially it's horror. Infinity Pool was my favorite movie of 2023
What's
so
her
far.
name in that movie? Is about to be in
Mia
Blade.
Goth.
Yeah, I can't wait to see. I want to see Infinity Pool, but I haven't had
It's
a
so
chance to see
good.
it.
I don't know how it did on the box office, but I didn't like The Boogeyman, so that stood out for me. Other than that, that was pretty expected. Megan was amazing. Insidious, I mean, it has a huge following, so I'm sure it did great in the box office. And then obviously Scream 6.
And who did drama? That was you, right? You did. What stood out to you? What stood out the most for drama? Besides Oppenheimer crushing it.
That I only watched Air.
That's right,
Which was amazing. I loved that movie.
If any of you guys haven't seen Air,
Air was really good.
It was.
Yeah, that was a very good movie. So from the drama category, what stood out to you the most?
In the drama?
Yeah, besides Air.
That's the only one I've seen.
Oh, No Hard Feelings. What didn't stand out to me? Oh, that's the wrong category.
Oh no,
Don't
go
listen to
ahead. No.
No, we can go back to drama.
But-
I was about to say No
but
Hard
Creed
Feelings
3
should have
was
been
good.
higher,
Creed
but
3
that
was
was
pretty
on
good
drama.
too.
Yeah, well,
No,
that's
that was
for
on drama?
comedy.
For
No, it was comedy.
Oh,
For
it's
comedy, with Barbie obviously is going to be the number one. That's just the domestic. That's not the whole. That's not the total. These are all just the domestic numbers. What stood out to me for that category is that the Tom Hanks movie was number 2. I thought No Hard Feelings would have made more money, and I'm disappointed that that Haunted Mansion, because it looked. I haven't seen it yet, but I wanted to see it. You guys.
It was great.
I
I loved it.
You and Tabatha saw it.
I'm disappointed that people aren't watching it because it's really cute
It
and
is-
funny.
I love the
and
first one.
It's better than
this one's
the
better than
original.
the other
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
you
for
fight the kids.
and I'm a scaredy cat, and I jumped, and like my anxiety was like up here for a kid scary movie. Like
I'll say for you,
you're gonna
it's
be like,
not
this is
scared at
stupid,
all.
not scary, but it was funny.
Yeah.
But it was, while I like the Eddie Murphy version, it was more cutesy. This one's
Oh,
not-
really?
This one's not.
Was it
This
like-
one's
it
more.
had- I watched the preview and it had like a really gothic feel, like darkness.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
the Eddie Murphy one I'm talking about was very cutesy.
Yeah.
But this
compared
one
to
wasn't,
this one was
yeah.
more.
Adultish.
Yes.
Well, and it hits on some really like real topics that affect people, and like they hit in grief and like the mental, issues with grief, and so that brings it to that more adult level. And it just mixed that humor with
From
that
the-
little bit of scare
From the
tactic.
people
just talking about
who
Ghost earlier.
have ridden the ride, see, I've not
I
ridden
have.
the ride. I've heard
Ride?
several other the ride,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Haunted
that's what it's
Mansion
based
ride
on.
at
Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah, just like with Pirates
Yeah,
of the Caribbean,
it's a
ride.
it's based on that.
It's amazing.
comes
A lot of
from.
people that I work with have ridden the ride, and that's like their favorite thing.
Yes.
I would
They-
probably love the ride.
They said that they felt the movie.
That's what she
really
said.
Captured the ride, like it had a lot of elements of the ride in the
And
movie,
it's only a Disney.
which the
Yes.
first movie
I'm
did
missing
not
out on
Yeah,
a
have.
lot of
it's a
things, but I don't have
Disney
any.
Yeah, it was very similar to the ride, 100%. Like that's what I remember it like
To go to Disney?
when I went and did the
can't be
ride
an
and then
adult
watched the
Disney.
movie. So
And
yeah,
before we get off the comedy category, so you guys know, I always try to find a way to bring them up on every episode. I was watching the John Campea show today,
oh god,
and he brought up something that I think these two would actually love. He suggested, what if, just like in Disney, how there's a Star Wars celebration, there's a whole theme of Star Wars, there's a Harry Potter at these theme parks, there's a Harry Potter world. What if Universal or if Six Flags or somebody created Barbie's world in one of these theme parks?
I
Would
really
you
think
be
that's gonna
interested?
happen.
only
I
if
literally
they
think that's
flip you
gonna
in the
happen.
car.
It's probably in the works already.
I'm pretty sure that after that movie, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. It just
The
takes
ride
years
has to be
do.
the car flipping
They already-
upside
they
down.
already
It has to be.
Not
There's already-
necessarily
there is already
ride,
a
just
miniature.
the world. Just
I want to
Barbie
ride.
world.
Like Mario
Fuck the
World.
world. Give me a
They're
ride.
just gonna.
They already have.
And that's
one
what she
already,
said.
so-
But it's okay. It's because you're
So
the Barbie.
like a
you're
house
the-
with a slide to the ground.
They already have that. I've seen it.
But would
It
you?
just make like a huge play set out of
Like
it.
Barbie
Right.
Land.
Like,
But do
like
you
you're
think that
Barbie.
would be appealing, or would it only be appealing to? I mean, just based on what the movie did. I mean, let's be. What
gonna
did it
I
say?
mean, it'd be magical.
It-
I would
yeah.
love to see that.
It'll be
You
happening.
think-
It'll happen. You're gonna have a lot of girls visiting that place. I can see.
And
it.
they're
Yeah.
they're little girls. So
Yeah.
I want to go on the
They're gonna
adult.
have-
It
Yeah.
would make some.
But what about Alan?
And there's gonna be one Alan.
Oh, some
Alan
always
Beaver.
right. Tavis, you haven't seen it yet.
Yes,
so-
I did. I saw it.
You finally saw it,
Yeah, I took my girls.
and you didn't tell me.
What was Zach supposed to? I saw the movie.
I told you to text me immediately.
Oh my god.
Because we gotta finish.
You
that-
already did your
we
spoiler
gotta,
talk.
Yeah, but we gotta finish that. Don't worry about it.
I know I gotta
don't-
finish the sketch. Which see,
Now you-
the movie,
now you know how to
now I
answer
know
the
how to
questions
do
now.
it. Yeah.
Now you know how to
yeah,
answer the
yeah,
questions
yeah.
now. Okay.
About the sketch.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no
now I know how
spoilers,
to
no
do
spo-
the sketch because I can associate to the movie. So
Right.
I've already got it in my head.
Yeah, so now
when
you-
I was watching it, I was like, oh, this is gonna be so good.
Yeah, so if those of you who don't know, as far as the Rundown crew, Tabatha is the equivalent to our Weird Barbie. She is weird,
Yes.
Weird Barbie.
Always. Always. That's me.
let's finish it off real quick. Jesus, you want to do The adventure is it the adventure category. The next one, number 4.
I want to do 5, honestly.
You want to do 5? Okay, yeah, I got you. I got
5 is mine.
Mine,
You
one,
know
five.
why 5 is mine.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's,
5
yeah,
is mine.
Yeah,
Why
5.
is 5
I
third?
planted that flag.
Yeah.
I've been quietly
Yeah.
waiting.
There's like 4 movies I like in 5, honestly. There's like why is like 4 of them.
Do 4 for me real quick. Run
All right.
down real quick. From top to bottom or bottom to top, however you want to do it.
Okay.
You see it? You want me to do it for you?
Okay, starting at number 5, Puss in Boots,
He's all disappointed. Starting at 4.
Hey, Puss in Boots was funny.
124 million. Elementals, 149 million. Indiana Jones 5, 171 million. Little Mermaid, 297. 297 million. And Spider-Verse, 380 million.
Whoop, whoop. I mean, I have no notes. That's exactly how I'm glad. I'm disappointed that Elementals and Little Mermaid didn't make a little bit more, but I'm glad that Little Mermaid finally it is in profit territory. It's no longer in like considered a flop. It is in profit territory. Elementals deserved better. I
thought it was so good.
It was good. It was like I said, saga.
I only saw
gotta get the
3 of those
soundboard
movies.
up.
I only see 3 of those movies from that.
You didn't.
Which one
didn't
did you
like
not
it?
see?
I didn't see Elemental or Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots is actually really funny. I've had to watch that on repeat with my kids, and I can actually make it through. When you can make it through on repeat,
I wanted to see
you
that
know
movie.
it's good.
So badly I wanted to see that.
I don't like that.
What the hell? Is that Itzy? Was it? You said something?
No, I don't know.
No,
That sounded like Itzy.
No, that wasn't. That was Issa.
It's a soundboard.
Oh. You made a button for her?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know? Oh, that's right. You don't know about the soundboard? Yeah.
Oh God.
Or
don't-
whenever this one goes.
For me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we have a new one. We have.
I don't like that.
You sound so preppy.
So they're both.
So whenever you guys say something that if there's something disappointing, like for the fact that you couldn't do the action category. So I'm sure now that Tab's about to do that, you're gonna say,
I
don't
wanted
like
to.
that.
Ant-Man was in there. John Wick was in there.
"Hey, don't be giving away the
Dude, you be taking away
Taking
my
it away.
spotlight.
Here we go.
I
will
don't
throw
like that.
things.
I don't like that.
All right.
All right.
With
well,
number 5 being my all-time. Dude, I got him tattooed. I beat your ass at this. John Wick.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Joe. Talk about the tattoo real quick.
I cosplayed him.
I have John Wick tattooed on my body, on my
We
calf.
cosplayed. Me and Itzy cosplayed him.
So yeah,
I think that beats
I
that.
permanently put on my body, man.
she's like,
The cosplay is temporary.
Tab was like, that's cute. I'm permanently.
Yeah. I'm
always
committed.
cosplay.
Lifelong commitment here.
This
Okay.
cosplay doesn't come off in the shower, or does it?
Oh God.
And I
No.
keep telling him to add, and that's what she said to the board, and he's yet to add it on
That
to
would
the
be a good
board.
one.
Yes. Yes.
You know what, Joy?
I don't like that.
She's so embarrassed. All right, go ahead.
Oh,
God.
Finish it up. What we
All
got?
right, so in 5th place, John Wick 4 at 187 million. Ant-Man at 4th place for 214 million. Avatar, Way of Water at 283 million. What the hell
Guardians
is?
of the Galaxy Volume
Oh,
3.
Guardians of the I was like, there's just letters. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 at 358 million, and then Super Mario at 574 million. I'm a little ticked off that John Wick isn't further up that chain, but I get it, because I mean, you've got Guardians of the Galaxy and Avatar up in there, and that's gonna obviously knock it down. But Super Mario Brothers, I'm actually a little surprised that that's number
John
1.
Wick should have been like right above Ant-Man, honestly.
I agree that John Wick should have been above Ant-Man. I think it was substantially a better movie, substantially a better movie than Ant-Man. But Ant-Man, of course, has that Marvel pull,
Comedy.
whereas John Wick is
It was
not.
just so much action. I loved it
Yeah.
too much.
Okay.
So
Well, there's our highest grossing movies by genre of the year so far. That's what we got so far. Anybody else? Anything else you want to add? Oh, that's right.
I don't like that.
Oh, okay. Okay, thanks, Itzy. Appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks. She was embarrassed. It was great. That's awesome.
She doesn't like that.
I mean, I really I don't like that. It's self-explanatory.
Well,
I bet if we sold a bunch of those little
if you
like
think,
button
oh no,
clips,
hold on, here we go. If
a
you
bunch
think
of
that
money.
makes you cringe,
Oh,
wait till
God,
this
stop.
one hears this.
Oh, fuck.
Doesn't like that.
Who's
She
that?
doesn't like that.
I do not like
Is that
making.
you?
No, it's not me saying
Oh.
it. They no,
Oh,
I
no,
don't.
that is her.
We
That
do
is her.
not put my father or my mother in the bedroom. That shit is gross, y'all. Do not call people daddy and mommy when you're fucking them.
That's not-
Disgusting.
That is not the
That
rules
sounded so
of
much
this.
like Megan Fox
Make
when I
that a
heard it.
hashtag or a quote for the show or something. 'cause
I'm gonna have to.
When I
That's
heard that, I
on
thought it was Megan Fox. I ain't gonna lie.
Here we go. Here we go.
Spicy bat.
Ugh,
Spicy
so-
bat daddy.
Nixon is the one saying it, and she's doing it because she got coerced into doing it just to irritate
No,
me.
that was Sarah Catherine the Red.
She did spicy, or who did? No, Nixon did.
Nixon did. What was the? It was another show.
No,
'Cause
Nixon did one of the daddies.
One of them, but the Bat Daddy was Sarah
Sarah-
Catherine
yeah.
the Red. Yeah, Bat Daddy. She did.
Yeah, she did Dragon Daddy. That's what she did, Dragon
we
Daddy.
were talking about Game of Thrones.
Love Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was talking. She's spicy Bat Daddy.
Ugh.
I mean, then Spicy Dragon Daddy.
Yeah,
yeah.
they just like to make
Get
me
your
cringe.
daddies right, man. Come on. Everybody's got to
Gross.
get their daddy right. Yeah,
Gross.
no, that's right. I said that. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's move on to the next topic.
I don't like that.
All right. Let us know what you guys think about the box office, and we'll move on.
I want to give it
So,
some hug for some reason.
Let's move on to the next one. Real fast. Let's talk about this. Babe, can you tell us what the next topic is?
Disney Plus is cracking down on password sharing. Disney is coming for the streaming password sharing freeloaders. Taking a page from Netflix's playbook, Disney chief Bob Iger announced that the media conglomerate has put a priority on finding ways to convert password borrowing users into paying customers. We are actively exploring ways to address account sharing and the best options for paying subscribers to share their accounts with friends and family. Later this year, we will begin to update our subscriber agreements with additional terms on our sharing policies, and we will roll out tactics to drive monetization sometime in 2024. Iger said on Disney's quarterly earnings call August 9th.
Now, yesterday, when we were doing the prep work for the show, I brought this topic up, and there was somebody here on the Rundown crew who was very passionate about this situation. Now, look, I am a corporate shield. Our corporate overlords are our friends. We can trust them, and they know what's in our best interest. But Jesus, you had a problem with this situation. Tell me, why is this bad for you? Why cracking down on the password sharing?
It's not really password sharing in my case, to be honest. I don't even know if I want to speak about it because if it ever gets seen, I don't know what's gonna happen. So.
I mean, you're okay with sharing your password with your friends and family?
Yeah, I don't mind. So I mean, I like sharing is caring, you know. Sharing is caring, you know. If somebody's in need, I can help them out, or they come over and watch it. If they don't want to come over, it's fine.
Sharing is stealing. No, anybody. What about you guys? How do you guys feel about the password sharing situation? Look, it worked whether you like it or not. It worked for Netflix.
Yeah, I
They
bought
thought-
Netflix for the first time in my life the other day.
because they
Because
cracked
it
down
locked
on.
me out of my parents' account.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that there's going to
I've
be
been waiting
some.
for Netflix to come back for season 5, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
I thought I could go my whole life without ever having to pay for it.
Well, I think then, like, for me, who's got a kid in college, and they literally watch Netflix on
For
their
me.
stuff. Like,
For me.
for me. She can't come home. She's in Virginia, but she is of my household.
Oh,
She's
that's right. We had a big debate about
yes,
this before.
like
yeah.
she is.
Is there no like kind of settings you can do for that?
No,
that's,
because
like,
they want
as a
you
family?
to. Yeah, they want you to.
What if they're underage? And
That's my point. Like,
Oh.
there's so many little details to this that I think are really screwed up.
They don't
that
give a
they,
fuck.
Wait,
yeah.
how old is she again?
Well, she's technically she's still a minor because I support her because she's in college, but she's 19.
19 is underage.
No, it's
No, I'm just
no.
saying,
When you are a
what if
dependent.
What if it was?
And as far as insurance and
Theoretically.
stuff.
No,
yeah.
not just
Yeah.
insurance. Her entire lifestyle. She has no job. I pay for that. I pay for her college. I pay for her
I have to pay
house.
for
I pay
Netflix
for her
again.
food. I pay for her car. She is a dependent. Therefore, she is still under my household. She doesn't get to do taxes. I get to claim her.
But
there was a lot of-
private companies don't have to recognize that.
But there was
that
a
was
lot
our
of-
disagreement.
But there was a lot of people also saying, like, and this age and time, there's a lot of people who are travelers for work and
Correct.
different things. So they're going to be watching not at their house frequently.
True, and like
because-
you
Vac-
log
back
in
to
at
vacation,
Airbnbs
right?
and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like absolutely.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of little details to this I don't think are communicated well on what's going to happen, how it can happen, and what needs to happen. And I think that's they're just worried about the money and they're worried about the password sharing and they're not looking at this as a more detailed entity and they're just saying fuck it. I'm just gonna screw all of y'all. And
I think I know part of that reason is because recently there's a bunch of toys from Disney that are not selling from different movies. They're losing money from that. Plus, some of the movies that they're making are not doing the numbers they want. So they're having a lot of flops, and then there's toy sales not happening, and a lot of stuff just adding to like, okay, we need more money. We gotta start doing this. They're cracking down because of those things.
I'm to the point, honestly, where I'm going to go back to cable. That's where I'm at. I'm so sick. I have 14 different streaming.
Yeah.
It's like a having
Yeah,
cable.
we have a
Like
lot.
back in the day when you used to like purchase the different packages and just increase
I'm watching
your.
Tubi a
Right.
lot right now. I'm watching Tubi, Voodoo.
It's so much.
Yeah.
And then you get the streaming like Peacock streaming, and then all the little minor ones that technically are cable.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. I'm over it. I just wanted one of the things I just want one place to go to. That's all I want. One place.
Sounds like a
yeah.
bunch of privilege in this house.
Sounds like a song.
Entitlement.
Sounds like a song to me.
I also hate having multiple apps.
Yeah.
I would love one app, but that's because I'm about efficiency.
You should start an app called One App.
One app. I just want one app.
Call it One App and just
No, none
you
of
push
those.
it.
All
and
they're
just-
gonna be fighting for money
Yeah.
rights on what do we want in this one app?
I mean, no,
Honestly,
you push
I
the
just
button
want-
and it
you-
randomly opens an app. You don't know which one is going to open up.
No, you
Oh, I'd be
just
pissed.
you post to the one app and then it posts to everything.
Each one has.
Oh, they have an app for that.
There's an app for that.
Yeah.
It's called Two App.
It's called If This Then That.
It's
It's called
It's-
what?
no,
If this, then that. So you post something and you say, if I post here, then, and you tell it where else to post at the same time. You gotta log
Okay.
into all your things first, but
Yeah.
then they'll do it for you.
It sounds like
Some of y'all are about to get sued.
some of y'all are about to get sued. Y'all trying to no, y'all don't be
There's
trying to make these
website.
apps
There's a
shake
website
hands.
that have all the streaming, all the shows and movies. They have them all together. There's like sites that have from each service. They have them in one space where you can look them up.
Probably gotta pay for that service too.
Yeah.
They already, it has, my brother lives on websites and they always have from Hulu, from Amazon, we got some from Netflix, all in one place. And I say that's how we watch the movies.
See, I wish they like
No,
Prime. You know how you can get your subscriptions through Prime, like with you can get like used
Oh,
to, not
uh-huh.
anymore, but you could get HBO through there. Then you could get the AMC. I want to go to one place, pay them, and then just pay the extras that I want
Like
for the
Hulu, right?
extra. See, Hulu, you can't get everything. Like I want to be able to get Netflix and with
And
my
Hulu.
Hulu. I want to
Girl.
go to one place.
They are starting to experiment with streamer bundles. There are some streamers that are about
like,
to start bundling.
I just want to pay one. I hate having 14 different people that I'm paying. I
Yeah.
just want to pay one. I'll give you all
That's
my
what she
fucking
said.
money, just one area.
Oh yeah, so many. That's what she just opportunities there. I'll let you slide on that one, but I just feel like like I said, we love our corporate overlords. They know what's best for us, and you guys are just entitled.
Ugh.
I love Disney Daddy. Guys, let us know what you guys think about the whole situation. Is it just not fair? Is it hurting in its
Look, it's first
inconvenience
world
for
problems.
me?
We know.
Yeah,
Okay, this is your first world problems. Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. I was the same way. I was when our daughter was at college and she had the Apple TV Plus account, and before we started watching the Ted Lasso shows and all the shows and whatnot, I thought it was going to be an issue. But now she moved back home, and that kind of worked itself out. But if she wasn't here, Apple is one of those accounts that's like they want to verify when
Yeah.
they see outside of the IP
Yep.
do something. So there's a way they could just. I feel like maybe they should do what Apple is doing. Just do that whole, hey, this person tried to log in from
Approve it.
from Afghanistan. Are you going to approve that?
Yeah.
No. Then hit the no button. If you say yes, hit the yes button. Like that.
It doesn't solve the problem of sharing though, because you're going to approve anybody that you know is logging in.
Right.
What they're trying to do is, of course, stop the sharing.
They're just trying to stop. But it worked for Netflix. When they thought that their subscriber count was going to go down, it actually went up, and that's why Disney is now considering it because it worked for them. And
So what you're saying is we all just need to band together and cancel all our subscriptions.
I feel like you're saying that.
No, because Ahsoka's coming out, so no. I don't want that. No.
I don't like that.
No. All right, so guys, let us know what you guys think about the whole sharing is caring dilemma. I mean, I love the fact that when Netflix first did it, what was another streaming service that called them out? They showed
Blockbuster.
It was Blockbuster. Yeah, it was Blockbuster that showed an old tweet that they said that sharing your password, like sharing is caring kind of a thing, and called them out. But hey, jokes on them. Look, Netflix revenue went up and Blockbuster has been bankrupt. So, guys, let us know what you guys think about that, and I'm gonna move the commercial part of it up, if you don't mind. We have a new sponsor we're in the talks of it. We're in talks. So according to some people, it might be happening. I don't know. I haven't heard back, but we'll see. But we're gonna officially throw it. I'm gonna throw it to Jesus. You tell us a little bit about what you do, why you do it, and where it's done.
Well, I work part-time at Misfit Toys on the weekends.
It's Misfit Toys. Where's that located?
It's on Houston Avenue, by next to McDonald's, right there by 45.
In the Montrose area?
Almost close to the Montrose area.
No. So if you're ever in the Houston area, tell them what's up with Misfit Toys and tell us why we should.
Oh, that's an amazing store. They have so many amazing toys that come through that store, like this little guy right here. And they have so many horror masks. They're the biggest store in Houston with horror-related stuff and everything in general. There's superhero Marvel stuff. There's hot toys. There's props. There's VHSs, video games, Star Wars. Big on Transformers. If you're a Transformers fan, that store is for you. We literally have the best of everything that comes through that store. Big collections. Collectors always bring their collections, and I've been hunting there. I get first dibs on a lot of things that come in. So. And,
do they by chance have original Nintendo games?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
They have a bunch of Funko Pops, a lot of amazing figures in general, like statues, just some life-size stuff, and it's just a lot.
So it's a collector's dream.
It's like a collector's dream. Like you go in there, like you go back in time.
Do all of their figures come with tissues?
No, this one, that's what I put on there.
That's just specialty?
No,
Okay.
Crying Raphael. Special
edition. He's crying because of the movie that kind of did him wrong a little bit.
Right. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But first, before we get into that, let's go back. It's Throwback Thursday time. I don't even know if I'm even on topic. Am I on topic here? I think I am. We've already talked about Disney Pass, and now it's time for Throwback Thursday, the part of the show where we talk about the movies that came out 10 years ago, 20 years ago. And so, 10 years ago today, we have Elysium with Matt Damon, We're the Millers, and Two Guns starring, Mark Wahlberg and Denzel Washington?
Denzel Washington.
How many years? Are you
That was 10 years ago. I'm sorry, that was 10 years. 10 years ago till this week.
Oh. I left Freaky Friday.
Two Guns, We're the Millers, and Elysium. 20 years ago, we have SWAT, and that was with LL Cool J. Is that Samuel L. Jackson and... what's his name in the middle? Colin Farrell. Thank you. Colin Farrell. And we have 20 years ago, Freaky Friday.
Who didn't love a good Freaky Friday?
Everybody loves it.
20 years ago.
20 years ago today we have Freaky Friday. But the best movie on that list, Geely, the Oscar snubbed, dominating the charts.
Yeah.
Geely, Ben Affleck, and what was that?
Ben Affleck
when they got
J-Lo.
together, and now they're back together again, baby. That's what that movie did.
Oh, Lord.
For Daredevil.
Team Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Come on, who? All right, what was the best group? Jennifer or Balo or whatever it's called?
Oh, I don't.
They're both Jennifer.
All I can think about is
They're
the South
both
Park skit with the tacos.
Oh, that South Park skit when they had Jennifer Lopez in the
God.
room. That was so messed
Yeah.
up. And she goes, what was that one? I like the scene when they were with all the ties and they were talking about strategy and stuff. And she goes, he says that he calls her Mexican, and she goes, I'm not Mexican, I'm Puerto Rican. And the guy just goes, whatever. I was like, what? I'm like, those guys are just messed up, man. I grew up with Puerto Ricans, man. You don't call somebody out from who they are. You get your butt kicked, right?
Well, the Hispanics are very specific about that.
Right.
I mean, literally, one of my Colombian friends, he would get called Mexican and would literally lose his shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm not Mexican.
Call my Mexican friend anything else but that, and then they would get mad. Yeah. You call me you call me broke. I'll be like, yeah, you're right.
I'm Hispanic. I'm Hispanic.
Yeah, but that's the throwback. Anything else from the throwback list that?
Well, you took it away.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anything from the list that stands out?
I actually liked Elysium.
We're the Millers, man.
We're the Millers was great, but Elysium I really enjoyed. But I like those kind of movies. I don't think I saw Two Guns, to be quite honest.
What about you guys? Anything?
I like We're the Millers.
We are the Millers, and I like Two Guns a lot too.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Well, what's everybody's favorite part with that? What the little boy was singing? Well, he's not little now, and now he's a damn superhero. But what's his name? We were singing in what was that song he was singing?
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah. I was thinking about that quote that like still today, like
you guys are getting paid?
You said it earlier.
You said it in the car on the way up here.
What was it?
You guys got paid?
You guys paid.
Oh yeah.
No, I said something else.
Oh no, that was actually so true. He was like, and so it was like he called me and told me, it's like, yeah, he called me too. He goes, y'all get calls?
Y'all got called?
Yeah, you got called? Really? I don't know. I'm just saying that they got called. I didn't get called. I didn't got no missed phone calls.
You're like, I don't know
Chris.
calling here.
All right. So
Poor Chris.
anywho,
Sorry.
all right. Let's move on to the next part of the reviews. We're gonna talk a little bit of spoilers. So if you guys do not want to be spoiled on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we're going to talk about it. If anybody wants to leave, go stretch your legs. This is the time to do it. You want?
No desire to see this movie.
No, I mean, so yeah. So we're going to talk. We're going to talk a few minutes about the Turtles. So if anybody wants to,
We're good. Talk your way.
if you want to, So, Casey,
Yeah.
why was this movie? Talk to me about the Turtles movie. What did you like about it? What you not like about it?
Man, that's so much too.
How and why were you snubbed? Why weren't you in the movie, Casey?
I know I wasn't in the movie. They didn't even tease my character. I was saying, I didn't like how they did Raphael, my favorite turtle. That's like one thing I didn't like about it because he's supposed to be the loner.
You think they nerfed Raphael?
Yeah, I mean he was supposed to be like the loner type and like the little kind of like the little bully in the group, and he wasn't. He was like so united. It felt more like a slumber party than brothers to me. If you think about it, that was something to me.
So you didn't enjoy the movie?
I enjoyed it. I mean, it was like a different take because the multiverse for turtles is it's like beyond because there's so many turtles adaptations.
I thought he was about to say
For me.
Nah.
No, I'm not gonna get itsy here.
No, what?
No, that wasn't it. Yeah, no.
I don't like that.
Yeah. I don't want to get itsy.
But what else stood out about you from the movie? But I mean, what did you think about the villains that we did get? We got Baxter Stockman. That was the bigger cast than I thought it would be. Usually they'll stick to like one or two villains.
Yeah.
But they had a whole lineup.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of villains. That was a good thing about it. But each one has a really good origin in the cartoons, and I think that could have been explored more.
It was just taken away and kind of rushed.
Yeah,
in
it
my
was
opinion.
rushed and taken away. Ewok and Rocksteady were, well, like I said, they weren't there for like Shredders when Shredder takes over and stuff like that. But I think we'll
go into that in a second. Yeah, but no, I agree. You're right. Yeah, the whole thing with the whole lineup of mutants. It's just I felt like that was too much.
It was too rushed. I think. I mean, it was a great cast. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't even tell Paul Rudd. I said that was Paul Rudd. I could
hear it. I could hear Paul Rudd's voice. Mondo Gecko, right?
Yeah, Mondo Gecko.
I could hear Paul Rudd's voice in that. I could definitely hear. I couldn't hear John Cena. I heard John Cena was.
Something I also didn't like was some of the characters. Their sexes changed. They made them from men to females.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. It was like you're used to them being badasses in the cartoon.
So they can't be badasses now?
They weren't acting like they were in the cartoon. I don't remember. So they acted way different.
Well, everything was so congested with character. They couldn't give everybody their own individual moments. Mostly, they were just background noise for the most part.
That's what it felt like.
what was that one? Ice Cube stood out because
Ice Cube stood out.
Ice Cube stood out. I mean, he even had his own rap quotes every now and then. It was what 6
I was
in the
surprised he
morning
didn't do a rap song about being a fly. That would have been funny. He had his own rap song about being a fly.
because he's so fly. Yeah, Superfly.
He's super
But that was his name, right? Superfly.
Superfly.
Yeah.
He could have had his own rap song, you know, like, hey, I'm super fly. Like, if he had like a small musical number, like it would have been like an animated classic, kind of like how Bowser has a Peaches song. I bet you he would have done that.
That could have worked.
That could have worked if he had like, okay, let me get a Superfly rhythm over here, you know, have Bebop and Rocksteady doing some.
I can see that.
That would have. I think they could have like.
Yeah, but isn't Ice Cube really hardcore when it comes to his rap and him doing
He can soften
something?
it up. He's made family movies. So.
But has he ever made a rap within a family movie? His rap is very specific.
I think
that's a good point. I've never heard him do
hardcore,
anything.
Very gangster driven, very politically driven.
It doesn't always have to be. He doesn't always. He's done some. But I know what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
But he's never done a rap for a family.
Correct.
Movie.
That might be him
it.
not wanting to blend those two worlds because that's his adult world versus this is a kids world. Because I could see someone not even.
He could have brought something new to the table. Like, I mean, look how Jack
Black. But he didn't.
Jack Black has always been.
With Tenacious D.
But Tenacious D, yes, but he's always been willing to do a kid-driven, musically driven thing, whereas
because Tenacious D is comedy based.
Correct.
You can blend that.
You can blend that, but Ice Cube is very hardcore rap, and when you are in that hardcore rap industry, you tend to not want to blend that.
And he's done, like you said, he's done family movies before, but I don't think he's ever contributed to the soundtracks of family movies.
I think he could have started with that one. I'm just saying.
He could have, but
he could have. I just don't see that as because I feel like that would have been a detriment to his persona as a rapper.
Yeah,
the way his persona is as a rapper.
I see what Tabatha's saying because since he's never done it before, I mean, there's no point of dreaming that he can do it now because this is a movie that we would want him to do it in. I mean, because he's never done it before.
If he made a soundtrack for the Turtles, that would be freaking awesome.
If he did it would have been good.
Yeah,
but he didn't.
So. With watching his history in sort of his interviews and kind of how his persona is within his rap and how serious he is about his rap, I personally don't see that being an option for him.
Who did the soundtrack for the last Turtle? The Michael Bay one, the first one?
I have no idea.
Was it Wiz Khalifa or something like that?
If you say so. I didn't really like those movies. I didn't bother. I didn't bother listening to the soundtrack or any of it.
That first track was just like from that first movie was just.
When it comes to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle soundtrack, it's always Ice Cube. I mean, not Ice Cube. Vanilla Ice. That's always been
one of my favorite Vanilla Ice.
I'm mixing my ices up.
Ice Cube, Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, Ice Tea, Ice Cube, Vanilla. Yeah. But the one thing, I like more of it than I dislike. And I talked about this on another channel. I guessed on a channel called Geekly Goods, and I brought up my review. I talked about Splinter. That was the character that stood out to me that I was disappointed with. I like the origin story of the TV show where he was a man who got mutated and turned into a rat. I don't like the rat that gets mutated and turned into a ninja master. I know it's a cartoon. I know that it was in the comic book. Blah. I know that. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah. A ninja master that gets into some ooze and turns into a rat makes sense if in that universe. But a rat getting mutated into a ninja master, how? I just don't get it.
Hold on, I got a question.
Push back.
First of all, he's walking in the concept of an ooze that mutates you into some entity that doesn't exist in itself.
No, but that's not what the ooze in this universe does. It turns you into things that do exist. Yeah. If you like for example, the guy who gets turned into a rhinoceros wasn't touching a rhinoceros when he got turned into a rhinoceros. He just turned into a rhinoceros.
But the point is, you're saying that it doesn't make sense for a make-believe entity that turns you into something to turn you into something that you didn't expect it to turn you into.
Because rats don't know ninjutsu.
How do you know? Have you not seen rats?
Which is
parkour across this fucking city.
I mean,
but to her point, your point, which is why in the first movie, it made more sense because that rat was a pet rat, of a ninja master and was mimicking.
Smart, rats are one of the smartest animals around, right? Yeah, they're one of the smartest animals. It is highly capable for if you're going to mutate something, for them to be able to learn that, because rats are incredibly intelligent.
They do lab tests on rats.
Yes.
They're the closest animal to humans when the brain capacity.
Absolutely.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't believe it.
Talk to my pet rats that are so smart.
Do you have albino ones, or they?
Well, it's a white one with red eyes.
Yes. Yeah.
Some of y'all are about to get
You
sued.
seen the video with the rat like taking a bath in
Oh God.
They're extremely clean.
Yes, they really are.
They constantly.
Contrary to belief, rats are extremely clean.
They are.
They hate having anything on them.
So are pigs, oddly enough, and everybody's made them really dirty.
I don't like that.
I mean, what I don't like was what I don't like about the spinner for me was I got that again.
For me.
Yeah, what I don't like about Spinner is he had no wise quotes or no wisdom.
No, he did have a moment where he talked about being a father.
That's not even the thing. That the Spinner that I know, each Spinner that I've seen has always given the turtles a speech or a wisdom.
Yes,
he was so wise every single time. This Spinner, he felt more like just a father who he just gave him one part, but it wasn't even the Spinner that I know.
He was more of a disappointed dad throughout the whole movie. You're grounded.
That's what it was. That's what I didn't like about it. He was always disappointed. No, dude, that's not Spinner for me. Spinner for me always had wisdom.
Yeah, he was like, "Fuck you, Donatello."
He was he was wise. He was always the outside world. He's always throwing something wise to them.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
He didn't tell them to hide in the shadows. Avoid humans. He didn't the way he said it.
No, he did say avoid you. He hated humans.
Not like that. Like try to hide in the shadows. And they didn't even act like ninjas. I didn't see the word ninja thrown in there at all. Or nothing like that.
I forgot what it got brought up in that other, like I said, in that other channel that I guessed it on. They said that in some country where the word ninja is it ninja that isn't used, it's Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. In this other country, I forgot what country it was. It's Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. And you can find some merch where they don't even use the word ninja. So disrespectful to ninjas.
I mean,
they didn't act like ninjas at the whole movie. They were just hiding or not the right way. They were let's be like ninjas. Nothing. Never heard the word ninja in the whole movie.
I mean, once maybe.
Like in the Michael Bay ones, we're turtles, we're ninjas, that kind of thing.
Yeah. But I mean, overall, all right. But to wrap it up real fast, at the end of the movie, they tease Shredder.
Oh yeah, they love
and that's what another thing I don't like about the Splinter War. I like it when there's more of a tie-in with Shredder. Now this looks like there's not really a connection.
Yeah, that's another thing I disliked about it. Yeah, they took the Shredder ties away.
So here's my theory. I'm hoping that Splinter's origin in this movie is a lie. I'm hoping he's lying.
That's what I'm hoping too.
That's my theory. I think he's lying to protect them. And when Shredder shows up, the truth is going to come out.
I'm really hoping
that he really was a ninja master that got mutated into a rat, not a rat that watches a VHS and then learns to become a ninja. Not going to happen. Does not happen.
Y'all do realize we're talking about a cartoon, right?
Yeah.
Where it's your imagination to make it happen.
I don't like that.
Anyway, what do you guys think about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie? Are you disappointed like me with some of the things? But overall, I gave it a good score. I gave it a positive score. I liked it. I didn't enjoy the movie. I love the fact that they were actually played by teenagers. By their voices were younger. I thought that fit. I loved that. I liked the animation style of it. The action was a lot better than other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. So there was more pros than cons. There was just I said it. For me, there was just a few minor little pet peeves.
All the action in it was amazing.
Yeah.
All the action, the stunts, all the all the visuals, except for the human parts. I think they're drawn kind of weird a little bit. So I thought it was great. I mean, but I might give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, 7 out of 10. There you go.
That's for me.
That's your for me rating. All right, guys. Let us know what you guys think about that. Let's move on to what I know the majority of this crew wants to talk about. Half of this of the Rundown crew is excited about. We saw a little movie called Demeter, and I think Demeter is the last voyage of the Demeter came out. It's coming out tomorrow officially, right?
The 11th, I think.
Yeah, I think. That's tomorrow. Yeah. So there can't be an embargo. I know if there's an embargo, that'd be crazy. So I don't care about. We're not going to spoil anything. We're not gonna give away any spoilers. But we all saw it yesterday. Who wants to go first? What'd you guys think about it? She rolls her eyes. I feel like for me.
Yeah,
For
I brought
me.
For
I brought
me.
all my horror,
And we're gonna give
all
a for
my
me rating of
Dracula,
this.
or all my vampire.
That's
some
Bram
of my
Stoker's
vampire
Dracula?
stuff. But yeah, it's Bram Stoker's Dracula. So Demeter was good, and there were some really good scenes. I liked it. It was a fun watch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to watch it again. Like,
Were you bored with it?
no, not at all. I just wasn't like overly impressed. Like, talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I went home and I thought about that movie, and I would love to watch that again. Like,
Mhm.
Demeter didn't like stick with me.
Okay.
But
I can see that.
I'm a little bit harder of a critic, which is why I didn't really want to go first.
It didn't reach your like your.
I fully enjoyed
Did you?
the
Was there
watch.
any jump moments? Anything that hit you?
Yeah, was it scary? Because I love.
Oh
a
no,
good
for you, yes.
But see, I
it was.
love
It was.
I
It,
love
it
a
was
good vampire
traumatizing.
movie, but I don't want to.
You don't want this vampire.
Okay.
You like that?
Well, you know. Well,
I mean,
okay. So, do you know that old black and white Dracula movie with the?
Yeah.
It's based mostly on that dude. I mean,
Okay.
it looks like an updated version.
Was that based on that?
No, that old black and white Dracula movie with the real big pointy
The
ears.
real-
Oh, Nosferatu.
Nosferatu. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I feel like.
Yeah,
This
it is.
is based on him.
Uh-huh.
This is an updated version of a more modern version of him.
I mean, the Dracula looked amazing. I loved
Yeah.
watching him. I loved watching him fly. The graphics were really good. They had some scenes that were really good that I enjoyed.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. Like the whole time watching it, I fully was enjoying the movie, but it didn't stick with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about this guy? What'd you think about this?
Oh, I love the movie. I liked it. Was like I liked it, but some parts that I just didn't want to see, or I guess just like some parts. I liked it. I still liked it though.
What about the cast? Anybody stood out to you the most? What'd you think about
Just the main actor.
the main actor? Was the only thing? What was his name? I keep calling him Ice Cube. I mean Dr. Dre. I mean because he was Dr. Dre in Straight Outta Compton.
Wait, who played the Dracula?
Corey Hawk, no clue.
What are you talking about?
That's who played Dracula?
No.
Was it even a
That
person?
That was Dr. Dre.
Javier Botet is the one that played the.
Oh, really?
Which
What
what
were
was?
you asking about?
I said I don't know who played.
Clemens.
We're
Mr.
looking up
Clemens.
the main.
Oh,
Corey, yeah, you were right. Corey Hawkins. That's the
Corey
black. That was the black guy's name.
I thought he did amazing.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did a great job. I thought he was like
He
Blade,
did really good.
kind of.
He was my favorite.
I thought that I felt like they were kind of mixing some of the lore from other things, like because this is based on one chapter out of the Bram Stoker's book, the Captain's Log. This whole movie is based on a chapter.
One chapter of how Dracula makes it to London.
From
Yeah, see, that was what I was curious about, was what storyline they were following for Dracula, because there's so many.
Yeah, this is how he
like-
got there.
Okay.
which was interesting. I mean, very claustrophobic, being stuck on a boat with on a slow moving ass boat with a Dracula, with a vampire. You don't even know what it is. After we saw the movie, we all kind of chat and we thought it was one of those horror movies where they make those the solution was in your face. Yeah, instead of don't
For
run,
some reason
they
were
run up the
thinking of
stairs
everything
instead
but
of
the solution.
yeah, right. They run into
We
the
were all
attic
thinking
instead
how
of
to-
running
how to
out the
kill the
door,
damn thing.
Gotcha.
kind of a thing.
Gotcha.
Like from the very beginning of the movie, it was like it was obvious what kind of could have been done or what would have been done today.
But like you said, then we wouldn't have had a movie.
Then we wouldn't have had a movie.
So-
I mean, everybody.
So there'd be an easy parody, is what you're telling me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be a-
break it down
parody.
and just
Da-da-da-da.
no. I don't want to spoil anything, but I can break it down.
I can't.
I know the hand. Like, what?
That came out of nowhere.
I'm sorry, I haven't-
Oh, he's transforming the whole time. As we're talking, he's getting worse. It's-
Yeah, I got wings too, so yeah.
He's like, yeah, I do.
It's like, you think I'm play pimping over here?
I can't do wings.
have wings?
No, yeah, I got
He
wings.
said, I'm cosplay a Jag. Everybody knows
He
me.
forgot to bring it to the theater.
I forgot the
Yeah.
mask
You forgot
yesterday.
the mask. Which is supposed
Yeah, he brought his whole cosplay yesterday
Well, you
and
brought
he
it
forgot the
now,
mask
too.
and that, yeah.
Oh yeah, I brought it because we didn't do yesterday, and y'all wearing the shirts.
Well, can you do the wings?
Yeah, put the wings on.
No, we can't go
No,
full
can't do
cosplay
that.
right now. We're in the middle of a show.
yeah.
Don't have the
Yeah,
time.
sure.
But overall, I thought it was a pretty decent horror. It wasn't the best. If I was to rate it, I would honestly rate it. I mean,
For me,
I'm gonna give it a C minus. That's and I use letter grade ratings by the
I'll
way.
go to C minus as well. So.
We're gonna go to C minus. What about? Okay, or is it an F?
No. No, it was good.
What's your rating? What letter grade would you give?
Is a C higher or lower than a C minus?
A C is higher than a C
I
minus.
would give it a C.
A C, a solid C. What about you, Itzy? What?
I already thought the same thing.
C. So C,
I'm
C,
gonna
C
give it a
minus.
plus.
Wait,
That- If you give it a C, if you give it a C plus, and we're giving it C minuses, and if you give it a C, then it's just gonna average out to about a C. It's a C.
Okay.
So that's our.
I mean, it's worth seeing at least once. That's
I
what
do
I'm
have a
saying.
question
Not
though.
seeing, like,
Was-
I
I wouldn't see it again.
even not watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have a question.
mean,
though.
we don't work for SAG,
As someone
so-
who's trying to figure out if she's gonna watch it or not, what I can handle is like Underworld.
No, it's not.
No,
that
you
one.
ain't. I'm telling you, this is not
Not
for you.
gonna. I'm not gonna be able to handle it. Then.
No.
Yeah,
There's a lot of death, a lot of gruesome.
Like popping
and
out
there,
shit.
There are,
There is no scare
there-
pop out.
There's like one or two that kind of like are loud and pop, but it's not a big jump scare movie by any means.
But it's
No.
super
Yeah,
gory.
it's a different.
Like you. I know you can handle, like you said, the Underworld type of. You
Yeah,
can handle
like
that
that's
type
my
of horror.
kind of jam.
Because that's more action than it is
Yes,
horror. That's
yes.
leaning action. This is leaning horror, creepy. This is
This is
what
Okay.
is that noise and why?
Yeah,
and,
then my
and-
anxiety is gonna be
suspense
way
and
too
the
high.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the type of vampire movie that like you've never seen before.
Okay.
It's more
Yeah.
animalistic than like part. Like
Make sure the
most
microphones
va-
can hear.
Most vampire movies are like part human and
Yeah.
part animalistic, but this one seemed like it was more animalistic.
Okay.
than anything. They don't. There's
There's
you
a
know,
yeah.
where
There's
you
a
see, like,
force of nature in there that's
where
coming after
where
you,
see
kind of a
these,
thing.
Like dreamy, charming vampires.
Yes, yes.
like,
This was a
Brad
little
Pitt
darker.
Yeah,
Robert
you wouldn't
Pattinson.
want to have sex with
No.
this vampire.
No, you don't even want to look him in the eyes. You don't. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what Tabatha was really asking. Would I want to bed this one?
A girl's gotta know her boundaries.
I mean,
looking at me right now, I doubt it.
yeah.
That's what the face was.
that's-
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the. Do you want to wake up to that face right there? Look
Yeah,
at
no,
that
I'll pass.
face.
It's all good. All right.
Look
all
at
right.
this face.
Look at this
But
face right here. Look
I
at this
can
face.
recommend some good horror movies.
You see
you might
this
like
face?
If you want me to.
Look at this face.
I'll try. I am such a weenie, and I think my empathy ways I put myself in the situation too much, and I get
What if it's some
really.
good justified kills? Like you want to see.
Oh
them
yeah, I
die.
love just.
I don't mind justification in a movie. What gets me is honestly like World War Z.
Like when they
literally,
killed the
I had to
puppy?
stop the movie and take a break
Because you were sad, like emotionally.
No, because
Oh, you were
my
scared?
my freaking anxiety. Zombies should never be fast. That is just not fair. Oh my God!
Have
Don't
you
put.
seen
Ugh.
what's that movie called? Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yes,
They were fast.
I've
Those were
seen Dawn
fast.
of the Dead. Yeah, zombies should not be fast. That's unfair and uncalled for
Well,
and not
but-
okay.
But it's more realistic that way because if they're slow, everybody is just like, oh.
Correct.
well,
I need time to think about what I'm going to do to get out of the
Dawn of the
situation.
Dead for me
I
was
don't want to
scary as
have
hell.
to like run for my freaking life scenario. Like my anxiety just gets too amped. Seriously, Haunted Mansion, I was scared.
all right.
Yeah.
Was there zombies in
I
that
am
movie?
No. Haunted
No,
Mansion.
there was
it's
just
the
Tabatha.
intensity and like like the movie builds you
The
up and you're like
suspense.
the suspense, it's coming. But I'm a big ass weenie.
Oh, I love that. That's my favorite
Yeah,
feeling.
no. I
gotta watch it
no.
now.
I hate that feeling with a passion. Now, you give me adrenaline in action or a roller coaster, I'm down. Throw me off a fucking plane, I'm good. I can handle all that. I just can't do the scary.
Interesting.
Chris always makes it out that I don't know that I'm scared or whatever, but those movies don't scare me. That's not why I don't like them. It really depends on what it is. Like the Scream, love Screams. I'll watch that anytime.
Favorite franchise.
They don't scare me, but that one's entertaining to me. Will not watch, despite the fact that I'm a nurse and I've worked in the OR. Blood and
Saw.
guts do not bother me at all. However, the Saws, the Hostels, those movies.
Yeah, I don't like
movies
torture.
Just
Makes me sick
don't.
to my stomach.
It just depends on
I
who's getting tortured.
just do not like them. I can't say it.
Even bad guys.
To me, that's not even scary. It's
Yeah.
just gross, and I'm not interested in it.
on torture porn?
I'm
Justified
here for it.
See,
yeah. Well,
Oh, I shouldn't have used the word him.
oh no, you're fine.
Oh.
No, see, my mom's the same way. She can watch that gory shit and people being tortured all day long. I literally
I can
feel like
watch
I'm
it
gonna
and eat.
throw up. Like I will throw up if it gets too much.
yeah.
Game
like
of
on- she's
Game
like
of
on her lunch
Thrones,
break.
I had to like stop and go, okay. Like when they were like doing some serious torture in Game of Thrones, I had to take breaks because it like really makes me nauseous and sick. They're people, they're getting tortured. I don't enjoy that.
Yeah. No, I mean,
But my mom's the same way.
Stronger.
My mom's the same way.
I only
like,
I only
she-
get hurt when I see innocent people get hurt, like that torture.
Yeah.
It's just like that's when it happens innocent people. It's just different. then
I don't
it's
know
like
what the
not
hell's wrong with me.
justified. So.
See, I don't think it's something necessarily wrong with you, because I even asked my mom this before too. She's like, I don't know, I just enjoy it. And my mom's one of those people
Yeah.
too, like in real life, like blood, guts don't bother her.
Like I read comic books that has torture stuff in it, so
Yeah.
it's like the Punisher. He goes out there and just yeah, like
Yeah, I know. It's just one of those things that I've always struggled with. And I know so many people who are incredibly loving people, but just enjoy this blood, gore, and torture stuff.
I'm like a
and-
walking oxymoron. I feel
Yeah,
like.
yes.
Because I'm really nice. I don't really look like somebody who's into horror.
Absolutely. That's not like that it's correlated to that. It's
Yeah.
just that I literally cannot do it. I will vomit.
And you know what? If I looked at you, I would think you'd be into horror movies.
Most people do.
I
Yeah.
would say that. I
Legitimately,
think that is
most
a
people
giveaway.
do. I can't vibe.
Hey,
I'm a big ass weenie.
different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I wouldn't recommend. I think. I mean, we went to Barbarian.
Oh, I
and
died.
It was a shot.
I died.
So I think
Screamed.
it's closer to Barbarian than it
But
is to
you didn't know
Underworld.
what it was.
No,
Yeah.
I was so pissed.
I wish I could. I love doing that to my friends.
I was so pissed. Like, literally felt like I was dying through that entire movie.
Aww.
Barbarian.
Yes.
Oh wow.
No.
I did not like it.
But
And
it,
then,
but
who
it
wants
wasn't.
to
But
see
it wasn't
hairy-ass
as. It
nipples?
wasn't as scary as Barbarian. But it was. It's more closer to Barbarian than it is to like Underworld. So I would think.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, that's a
you
good
would-
mix.
It's.
Well,
Yeah, not bad.
I think yeah. I don't.
I
think,
liked the one Dracula movie with the handsome dude. I can't think of his name.
Renfield.
Not
comedy.
him.
Dracula
not the comedy.
Untold?
It was Dracula Untold. Yeah, I liked that movie. That one was good. But that's more like Underworld in my vibe.
Yeah, that's more. Yeah, that was.
What
more
about Interview
Underworld.
with the Vampire? That's my favorite.
I love that
That's
movie.
not a horror movie though.
That's not.
For
That's
me.
a.
For me.
That's a pretty
For
movie.
me.
We like
Yeah.
the TV show.
I like Renfield. I thought
Yeah.
I grew up watching that one, but I'm old,
Yeah,
so
the
yeah.
TV. Yeah, the TV show makes Joy say.
Yeah, I love the TV. Well, they follow the book more. Like it's got more of actually what the book displays
Yeah.
in the TV show, which I really, of course,
And
love.
I don't. I've never read the Bram Stoker's Dracula novel, but I mean, according to the producer, that it's based on that chapter, and that was an interesting premise. I mean,
Yeah.
one chapter made a whole movie, and I see where it's going. I'm not going to spoil it, but I
I
kind
love
of.
the ending. I think it's great.
I
The
think
ending
I
was
see.
great.
I
I
see
like
where
the
they're trying to go with it, but it's
I'm
like
excited.
it's this is the definition of taking liberties of something and making your own kind of a thing. Like that chapter is like a foundation of the source. But they're doing if this movie is successful and if it makes the money to make a sequel, they're gonna they're gonna do it. There's a franchise that I want to mention. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to get. This is a non-spoiler review of it. But if you gotta go, it's if you like horror movies, you like vampire movies, I say go check it out. What did we give a for me rating?
Yeah, you did. Everybody.
Yeah,
did
we
their
said
for
C.
me.
We landed on.
It
It's a C.
averaged out
it's
to
a,
C.
It's a solid C. It's a solid C.
it's a must see, I guess. Or
I wouldn't say it's a must see. It was just a C.
Yeah,
It's a
but don't
C.
y'all find that sometimes with horrors, a lot of them are like valued at like, say a C rating, but then like everyone still goes and sees it and
becomes a
says
cult
they like
classic.
it, and then it becomes a cult classic. And
Oh, yeah.
that's typically in my mind kind of how it happens.
You know what? That's a good question. What do you think? Do you see this one becoming a cult classic?
If they continue it
Yeah, they
and go down
continue.
that universe,
okay.
I do.
Yeah.
What about you?
Other than if it just stand alone,
I think
not
I
at
can
all.
see it happening, as she said.
Usually, cult classics are standalones, though.
Not always. Not always.
Not
Yes,
always, but I
some.
mean, but-
yes.
It just depends how much
Most
money
parties-
the movie's gonna make for them
I mean,
to
that's right.
continue
That's-
it.
yeah.
Well,
that's-
then to answer your question, no, I don't see it being a cult classic.
I don't think it's not gonna make.
I can see it being a great franchise.
Yeah.
If they went
It's
that
the
route,
elementals of
Because,
horror.
like, for example, one of our favorites, The Crow, did not review well, did not go over well when
Oh,
it
yeah,
first
The
came
Crow.
out, and then as
It
people
did
started,
have a sequel, but it didn't have a sequel with Brandon Lee.
correct, well, because of
But
course he
it
died,
would've.
but
It would've.
yeah, but whenever you look at how that movie played out, it didn't become a cult classic until people were watching it at home and they were really getting those opinions into it. It was, critics did not like it.
Speaking of which, I switched the posters.
I
for you.
saw. I was very
Hey.
excited. Yeah. So, and that happens with a lot of the cult classics.
The
in
Crow
that
is one of
sense.
my
I
favorite
worry that
ones.
if we would even have any cult classics or any like hardcore like stands of movies, because like moving forward, we're so oversaturated with like YouTube
Yes.
and TikTok and
Yes,
everything.
yeah.
Like I think people don't even care for cinema anymore, and like there's people like us or me who like well, all of us who like love and like adore like the history of it, but I don't think the new generations are going to appreciate it like us, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, little bastards. Anyway, I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they're assholes. Learn your cinema, people.
They are assholes.
Learn your
I got
cinema.
3.
All right. That's our little TED talk for what we said. We averaged it to a C. It's yeah. Go. You have a good time with it. I had a good time with it, but like you said, just like you said, I agree. It's not something that I'm gonna be like, ooh, I remember that Demeter movie. Let me watch it real quick. It's not something I'm gonna want to go back to that much. But I enjoyed it for what I got, and maybe a sequel could, if it evolves, if they do get a sequel, maybe it could blossom into something more than what we got now. But as of right now, I don't know. I don't see it. We'll just see how. I guess we'll see how it does. I'm not saying it's a must see, but we say it's not a must see, but it's a C.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that was it for.
Yep.
We move on to the. What am I trying to say? The
comments?
commentary portion of the comment section of the show. I forgot. I did it again to my boy Peter, and I know you're in the chat, and I apologize to you. I didn't reach out to you with the link. I'm gonna make sure to do that before the show starts next time. This was a weird week, and to let you guys know what's going to be happening, the show will be going to 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Now that school has started, I couldn't do it through the summer like I wanted to, but we're going to go 5 days a week. Mondays and Tuesdays, it will definitely be in the afternoon. Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, it should be in the evening for the most part, but there might be some days where, like on a Wednesday, if we have a screening to go to on a Wednesday, then obviously I'm going to do the show in the afternoon. Or if I go to a movie that night on a Friday, then obviously that show is going to be in the afternoon. But for the most part, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays is going to be reserved for an evening rundown after dark type of a show, where Wednesdays and Fridays could alternate depending on if there's something pre-planned. But prepare for razzle dazzle when the show goes 5 days a week. Now, did I?
You need to go over some of the comments in the super chats.
I had something already preset, but yeah, I don't have it up, so we're gonna go straight to live comments. Hold on a second. There was something else that I wanted to show, but I don't know if it's gonna pop up. Members chat? No, that wasn't it. It was there. Call 281-406-1993 if you can leave a voicemail for the rundown. Now I think we had a voicemail. Let me see if I can cue it up. Let's see. Where did it go? All right, here's the voicemail that we got.
You have no messages.
Nobody loves you.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Wow, we didn't have a voicemail. Sorry. Yeah. Nobody loves us. Yo, that was from you don't know what that's from. That's from Cable Guy.
Oh my God!
When he checked his voicemail, he put they said you have 0 messages. Nobody loves you.
Nobody loves you.
You have no messages.
Nobody loves you.
Yeah, there was no messages this week. So let's go straight to the live chat. Is there anything that came up that stood out? Because otherwise, I'm going to go straight to the top. Or we can start with the super chats if you want.
Peter sent 2 super chats.
Oh,
Hey,
awesome.
Peter.
Hey, Peter, what's up, man? I apologize. I didn't get the Zoom chat up in time, but you did send us. You always
thanks,
contribute
Peter.
to the show, and we appreciate you. What does Peter say?
He said he likes my hair.
Nice costume. Donatello is my favorite turtle. I love Tabatha's hair, and I mean that in the most feminine, empowering way possible. Finally, I hate She-Hulk, and I am investing in white folding chairs.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. First of all, we're going to have to talk about that, Peter, you not liking She-Hulk. I got real issues with that. So you and I are going to be coming to some debates. Okay?
You don't have to like what she likes.
No, Peter, you and I are going to have to come to some debates because that's not okay. She-Hulk is amazing.
Let's go around the board. What did you guys think? Did you guys watch She-Hulk? Did y'all watch that at all? See? Yeah. What about Ed?
The actress that plays She-Hulk, I don't know if y'all ever watched
Black Mirror?
No, Orphan Black.
Orphan Black, yeah.
Orphan Black. If you have not watched that show, it's fucking amazing. So it's like a clone-based show. She plays every character of her clone. She is a brilliant actress.
I have to watch that.
I mean, it is a brilliant show. Orphan Black is amazing.
For me.
And she's phenomenal. And
What genre is it?
think sci-fi-ish.
Okay.
But
Twilight Zone.
No, not Twilight Zone-ish, but think
was on my
sci-fi
phone.
mixed with Lost, because you're really trying to figure
you're
out what the
always
hell is
lost.
going on in
Okay.
a sense. and you believe that she's a different character every time she's playing a different version of herself, and it's amazing. Like,
I don't like that.
legitimately amazing.
Okay, I'm sold.
It's so good.
What's it on?
So, it came on Sci-Fi originally. It's on Prime
It's on a streaming
now.
network where you can't share your
Yeah,
password.
I know, right? It's on Prime. I'm famous for Prime. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was another? We got salutations from Peter Lane. That was Joy saying howdy. I don't do horror either, with the exceptions of Alfred Hitchcock, Stephen King, and Jordan Peele. What about our? What do you think about that?
I mean, you're missing out, but those are great ones, though.
First name, last name says Raphael is my homeboy. Let me see if I can't. Oh, it doesn't come up. There he goes. Raphael is my homeboy. Where's Ralph, man? There you go. There's the homie. There's the homie Raphael. Peter Lane continues on. I remember Kids. I was way too young to watch it, but that didn't stop me.
We're
Hey.
still too young to watch it.
I learned I was a lesbian off of Showgirls in the 7th grade. So, way too young to be watching that, and I did it.
Say,
I grew up with horrors.
first name, last name wants to know if Tabs watched Freeway yet.
Freeway?
Remember we
told
talked
you
about
about
Reese
Keith
with Keith Sutherland?
No, yeah.
We're
I haven't
gonna
watched
have
it
to
yet.
do a first time watching.
I need to watch that.
We
I
got-
know.
we gotta do that one. Oh yeah.
I
All right.
need to watch it. I know.
Oh man, but yeah, Kids. Don't bring the kids to watch Kids.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Trust
do
me.
not watch that.
Yeah, do not do that. Let's see, first name, last name. But seriously, has Tabatha watched Freeway
Yeah.
yet? She has not. Oh man. The scene. Damn it! I want to say it out
I
loud,
don't
but
tell
I
me,
want to.
don't tell me. I
Oh,
wanna
God.
watch it
I was
so
just thinking
bad.
about. And there's a Freeway too. I did tell you that
She
Freeway.
literally was texting me after the show going, oh my God, you have to watch that. It is so good. Like, so many people after that conversation were like, yes, you need to watch it. I was like, how have I missed this
Have you
movie?
ever seen Reese Witherspoon's Freeway? It's a 90s movie. It's based on, what was it, Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah,
Keith
yeah.
Sutherland's Big Bad Wolf. She's Little Red Riding Hood. Imagine Little Red Riding Hood from the hood.
Now I gotta see it.
So what genre is this?
It's
What do you
Comedy?
think, drama?
No, it's like a drama.
it's a
Yeah.
it's a drama. Yeah,
Okay, but you
I
say
would
Little
say
Red Riding Hood, and
it's
not for kids though, right?
No, it's
Okay.
like think sexually.
yeah
Inappropriate.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
add it to the list.
I know,
The
right?
Big Bad Wolf is like
Oh, yeah.
is a serial killer kind of.
As actual wolf or like actual guy posing as a wolf?
just like the theme. Is like-
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
not like literal.
Without
Okay,
yeah.
actually,
Does he have a wolf
without
tattoo?
spoiling anything, I'm gonna say, are you sure about that?
It's-
Like, because he asked, is there a real wolf in the?
It's metaphorically driven.
You sure
Does he have a
about
wolf
that?
tattoo on him?
You,
or
'cause
something?
I've
you
not
haven't even seen it.
But what everyone has said is
But
it's
I'm
metaphorically
thinking about
driven.
a scene
Yeah.
that is straight out of that damn book. So don't worry about it. It's-
I know.
Oh,
I've got to watch
there is
it.
also a Freeway too that's based on Hansel and Gretel.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Even more
man, I got-
hardcore than the first one. Oh,
Okay.
But I won't spoil it. I gotta
I know,
get you
I
to watch
really-
it.
I'm
I
like,
gotta
I
get you to do
need
a
to
first
watch
time
it.
watching.
now too.
No, we're just talking about it. You guys I want to watch this one.
What else? First thing, last thing. Kids
Oh
made
my
me get my
God.
first HIV. Yes.
Blaze! Holy
yes.
shit,
It's that
woman!
bad.
Yes.
Blaze!
There is you know why he's
Holy
saying that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
There is a
It's a-
metaphor. There is a message.
It's a tough
Be
watch.
careful.
It's
It's
a
pretty
really
much-
hard.
yeah.
I watch a lot of
When-
horror, and Kids is a hard watch for me.
Oh my God, Blaze! I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what the hell,
For
woman?
me.
For me.
No, she said, oops, sorry.
For everyone. For everyone.
Well, I mean, the movie's like over 20 years old. I mean,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
man, it's like,
I mean,
goddamn, it makes you think. I'm like, whoa.
I mean, that doesn't give away
Bad.
what's really going on, but it
honestly, when I
during
saw it,
the
I'm
ni-
surprised I didn't get busted today. Like, it would have been like child porn or something. But this
Honestly.
today, but
this day.
but
There's
in
not
the,
actual
but in the
nudity,
90s when people were like after Magic Johnson got his disease and stuff, now when the awareness and
It
the
was a lot
stigma
of awareness
with
going on
with
back in the
stigma,
day, yeah.
with the stigma behind it, that's really what that movie was
Yeah.
was targeting.
Yeah.
But they were like 12.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
they were young.
Okay, I gotta
Chloe
watch this
Sevigny's
movie.
in it.
Who is?
Chloe Sevigny. I'm probably saying that wrong. Chloe Sevigny. She's an American Horror Story. She's
I didn't watch those.
Well, she's like really famous.
The name sounds familiar, but I'm not
One
like
of the
picturing
secretaries
her.
from American Psycho.
Oh, yes.
Remember?
Okay, I know exactly
Yeah,
who she is. Yeah.
American
She's a
Psycho.
little
yeah.
kid though.
Oh my gosh.
That's not Handmaid's Tale, is it? That's not her.
You know the one in the beginning?
No,
That's
that's
not
not her.
Yeah.
Completely different actress.
Yeah. No, that actress was in American Psycho, wasn't she? Wasn't
Yeah,
she?
that's what she just
Patrick's,
said, yeah.
Yeah.
Secretary, yeah.
She's been in a lot of things. She's a very famous actress, but because I didn't watch her in that. But yeah.
I remember there was a TV series, a short-lived TV series where she played a trans woman assassin.
What?
And it only had one season, but I loved it. I gotta
I'm
look
trying to
that
think
up.
of what that is.
If
Normally,
you
I know
can
that
look
shit.
up her, if you can look up her IMDb, I mean, I can't
It's
think
like
of the
part
name
of the
it.
lesbian card. You have to watch
There you go.
anything that may be LGBTQ
Yeah.
associated,
But
and some of it's not good.
let's see, moving on. First name, last name continues with. It's a
10.
great indie flick, 10 out of 10. Which movie? Was
She's
or for
kids is probably
Oh, yeah.
what she's talking about.
First name, last name continues. Oops, sorry for the language. The quote of a scene from. Oh,
Because
yeah.
she probably got blocked. Yeah.
Let's see. And he goes, whoop, didn't. I guess because you thought you might have gotten blocked, but you didn't. You're good. You're good. Peter Lane continues. You're allowed to say "mommy" if the person you're
Nope.
sleeping with is Angelina Jolie
Nope.
because she.
Nope, absolutely not. If you put your mother in your bedroom, you've got some issues you need to work through with your therapist. Yeah, no.
Agree to disagree.
Well, for
No.
a guy to say "mommy," that I feel like that's
For
no
me-
shame.
For
but
me.
I kind of get it. But for a girl to say "daddy," I don't know. It feels a little
Goes
different.
both ways. As
No,
a
it's
lesbian
not.
woman, no. Do not call me mommy. Do not call me.
Oh,
I've
don't
had
call
women
me mommy.
don't call me mommy. Do not call me. I've had women try to call me daddy. Fuck no.
I don't even like it either. to be
No.
honest. And I'm not even a dad, but I guess it feels weird.
I'm a mom. That's reserved for my children. I don't want someone saying that to me as they're trying to come. That shit is not okay.
I don't know. It is not okay.
It's you being thrown into the wolves right now. You're like, she's like you're in the deep end right now. She's like, this is a rundown after dark, all right. Yeah, damn.
I don't like that.
He never likes that.
I didn't say that.
Hey,
Oh, it's so good though. It's
Papi, Daddy, I love it. So.
Yeah, crispy
I think we can make a money off Itzy saying I don't like that. Make shirts on it. I don't like that.
Is that new merch?
I
Yeah,
want a
merch.
shirt that you press a button and then you can hear
I
her
don't
voice
like
go
that.
say, "That's right. I don't
we
like
can
that."
make so much money.
Oh my
It has a
God.
little
This
white
dude's over there
dot.
trying to pimp you out right now.
I don't like that.
Give me a portion, I'm good.
Yeah, what is your thing?
It's so good. It's so good.
That's the new coffee mug is gonna say. It's gonna say that.
I don't like
I
that.
like that.
You push the
I
button, you take a
really,
sip.
yes.
You push the
I don't
button.
like it.
I don't like that.
Hey, we should have like.
I feel like
actually
we've
do
got
like
some
that. I actually
merchandise
do like that. I
opportunities
like it.
here.
I do like that. So.
Some new. Hey, guys, give us. Yeah,
I do like that.
We have to come up with some merch. Some
For me,
some for me merch. Some
Spicy bad dad.
no.
some spicy bad daddy merch.
We need something for Tyler.
Let me. Oh, here we go. Here's one.
I'm talking about horse people.
I gotta raise
hold
I gotta raise the volume on that one. I gotta.
Yeah, no.
You didn't like that one.
For me? For me.
Who are you doing, Tyler?
That's boo. That's
But every
a
day is
crowd
Halloween.
booing.
Every day is.
What else do I got?
We
Halloween.
we came up with one.
What's that?
What is it?
You say it.
No, I don't even know.
Oh yeah. For horror movies and stuff.
And we'll wait on it.
Well, wait, what we gonna do?
Oh, now I'm dying to know.
I'm dying
Damn
to
it.
What is it?
Emotional, damn it!
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
You know, this one's reserved.
Damn it.
No.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Tell,
okay.
yeah,
gonna find
I
out
know.
after
Even
the
though this is
show.
Rundown After Dark, but we don't want to give the whole plot away. But you're gonna, but Tabitha, you're gonna love it. They came up with some Tabitha friendly,
Okay, I dig it.
some
I dig
Tabitha
it.
friendly nastiness.
Hey, you know me.
For just her or everybody?
He's just like, I want to hear too. What about me?
What did they say?
I feel like
For me.
Hey, I'm just kidding.
I want to be a part of the nasty. I want to be a part of that roll that beautiful bean footage. Remember that commercial? Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh my god, I do actually remember
Was
that commercial.
Porky beans? What was that?
One of them, yeah.
Oh, love
Yeah.
that. All right, let's continue on. We're trailing off. Oh man, there's a lot. Let's.
Get to it, man. Gosh, you're moving slow.
I'm
do
sorry.
it.
You guys are hilarious. That was a $2 super chat that came from Peter. Look, if Disney does that, I'm leaving. The
Yeah.
password thing.
And then he made sure to point out, Tabs,
And thank you
what
for
you were talking about is cable. And I was like, yeah, she knows. That's why she said she's
That's
going
exactly what I said.
back
I'm
to
going to go back to cable.
cable.
God, Peter, listen.
Hey, Peter just donated. He can say whatever the fuck he wants. That's Peter.
Inaccurate.
That's-
You have boundaries
Peter
within what you can say.
Peter can send now he can send a comment that just says nothing but daddy over and over again if he wants to. He gets
Look, we're friends, Peter. Come on.
He's like, don't do that, Peter.
Don't do that to me,
Don't make me
please.
say daddy.
Same about cable.
Yeah, I know.
What's it say? Tabatha
Talking about cable. Yeah,
cable.
I know. That's exactly what I was
First
talking
name,
about.
last name continues on with. I'm sorry, I'm blocking myself. Of course, they're worried about the money. It probably costs a lot to cover up the elite scandals.
True.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Pay for all those lawyers.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Not
costs
wrong.
money to hide the bodies and
Suits
stuff,
is
man.
expensive.
Yeah. It's we're talking about Netflix and stuff.
The
Yeah.
lawyer shows they
Yeah.
seem to charge a lot of money.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Next comes up. Freaky. Everyone loves Freaky Friday. That's from
Of
Peter Lang.
course.
Did you guys love Freaky Friday?
I did.
Of course.
Everybody.
I love
You guys in there? Everybody loved it. Even Jesus, you liked it too.
Oh yeah, I love.
You know they're making a sequel, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah, they're
heard
working on
that.
a sequel.
Isn't it the daughters of daughter Lindsay Lohan or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard it was too.
And I think you're gonna sit with Lindsay Lohan. I'm guessing. Like,
Let's
this
see.
happened with me
Elysium
all
was
once.
good. Well,
See, I thought Elysium was good too.
even though all of that director's movies have the exact same plot, but it was alright. You
I
know
still
who was
enjoyed
supposed
it,
to be that character instead of Matt Damon? He wanted Eminem. The studio said no. Let's get an actor with
I honestly can see
I could
Eminem.
s-
I
could've
could
seen-
see Eminem
After
doing that
8
role.
Mile, I could have seen
Yeah.
it. I could have seen it.
Yeah.
But that I forgot what's that director's name who made District 9, Elysium, and what was that? Those other movies.
Chappie?
Then Chappie. What was his name? What's that director's name
I'm
again?
honestly trying to remember his name. It's
He,
hard to pronounce it.
He loves hip hop. That's why there's always
Yeah.
hip hop. There was Chappie. That was
Chappie was one of my
that was a
favorite
bridge.
ones, man.
Was that a bridge or an Australian hip hop
Yeah.
duo that was in that
Diane
movie?
Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he-
Diane Wood. I actually snuck into the concert one time.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
I ran
man.
up the staircase.
Neil
There was a bodyguard.
Nim Blomkamp. Yeah.
There was a
Yeah.
bodyguard guarding the door. I ran past him and I hit in the crowd. And he never caught me. And then
That's so
I
funny.
enjoyed the show and met some cool people. And
Hell yeah.
it was just an amazing show.
I will say back in the day,
I had my DVD with me and Ninja, he'd take a look. We got Chappie in the motherfucking house. And I was like, oh my god, he got my movie. And he get back to me. I was like, oh my god, that's so awesome.
see, back in the day, like concerts like that were so much more fun. You could get away with so much. I literally would
No, I
just
couldn't-
walk into
I-
places and no one would stop you. If you
No,
acted
they
like
were
you
gonna
knew
stop
what.
me at the entrance.
Oh,
at the,
well, you're also male.
I
Females
ran-
have a little bit of
I ran
better time.
I ran like
And
an
that-
idiot in the crowd. I just dug down until the guy stopped looking and the concert just started.
Yeah.
I got back up. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I
And
would
then I helped
just
some girls
walk.
get to the front, and I helped the girls get to the front. Like, hey, come here, get in the front.
Yeah. The amount of backstage that I've been to at
I was
concerts.
just at Disturbed.
yeah.
I got wet at Disturbed.
Yeah, it was a blast. Those were the easy times. Now it's a lot more difficult,
Mhm.
and then you got to get assaulted to get there.
I wear costumes for every concert I go to now.
Yeah.
Michael Birchfield says, "I'm a third generation American. Great grandparents were from Mexico." Okay.
Hell yeah, man.
And see, I don't like the Mexican label much. People treat it as a race instead of a nationality.
I would agree.
I agree. First name, last name. I'm down with the Brown.
Blaze.
And so was Reese Witherspoon in Freeway. No, that's all I'm gonna say. Just gonna say.
Oh, damn.
Everybody's like, so that's why you like that movie.
Uh-huh.
It gave me hope. Anywho,
God.
I knew she was a level 7. Michael, you're gonna have to tell them what that means, by the way.
Yeah.
They don't. And hello, friends of the chat. I miss you guys. All right. Oh man, what's going on, Michael? How you doing, man? Appreciate you always supporting us. Hi, this is Seth.
Hello, Seth.
Oh, hey,
Amador.
Seth. I know that's Seth.
Hi, Seth.
I was like, I don't know, Seth.
I don't
McFarlane?
know Seth either.
Okay.
You go to our screen.
Seth from Eagle Star Screenings.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. What's up, Seth? Jesus up. That
What's
comes
up,
from
bro?
Ralph
Oh,
Patino.
He loves Ninja Turtles. I love this guy's amazing. He lets- he
Ninja,
guys,
Ninja, rap. Let's see. First name, last name, continue. Lucy's from El Salvador.
I don't know what that's about,
He
Blaze.
said, she wants to know, do you know what movie quote that is from?
Oh,
Lucy.
I
no.
have no idea.
Lucy's from El Salvador.
Nope. I got nothing. I got nothing.
Lucy's.
I'd have to Google it.
Anyone know what movie quote that is from?
Nope.
We'll work on it for you.
The fossil.
The fossil. Everybody's trying to figure it out.
Should have put me on.
Dude, maybe next we can invite you one time as a guest.
Oh, from Clueless? Is that where that's from?
Yeah.
Let's see. Peter Lane continues on, dude, if we can make family movies, he can do family rap.
I disagree.
Talking about Ice Cube.
I know. I disagree, Peter.
I mean, he can. I mean, friendly rap. I mean,
it's not that he can't. I just understand
I
the
agree with this
separation.
I just understand why he hasn't. That's what we're saying. I
Like,
understand
I
why.
get-
If
Maybe he watched
he's
this
a
video
grown
and-
ass man. He don't want to do it. He don't want to do it.
I understand the separation.
Be like
So-
Vanilla Ice.
I'm not feeling
Look,
Ice Cube
Be
lately.
my-
like Vanilla Ice, bro. You're gonna get
Put it
old
like
now.
this: my TikTok, not for children.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not for children. I'm not gonna like bring it into the kid world because all the other shit,
Right.
not for kids.
I would honestly like to see what
I feel the
Ice
same
Cube
way
would do
about
from the Turtles song.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't think that he would do poorly with it. I just
I think
think
he'd
that
be amazing. Like I can't think just like him talking like maybe some violent stuff with the Turtles. Like, oh, I get my nunchucks, or
This is-
whatever. I think it'd be awesome.
This is for, I guess this will be for you guys. This is like a prequel to Bram Stoker's Dracula, the same thing as the artist that made the book, right? That was talking about Demeter, the last voyage
Okay.
of the Demeter. I love Ratatouille?
Ratatouille.
I think we're talking
Rats
about
are great.
rats.
We were talking
Oh
about the
yeah,
We
when
were
you're
talking
going
about how
on and
smart
on
the
about how
rats are.
clean rats are, the bathing
Hey,
rats.
he washed his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's talking with each other now. Finally running to you again,
Yeah,
Brianna.
it's
Yeah,
sterile.
they just
Yeah.
Brianna and Michael always shouting out to each other. Likewise, I've been working too
Ralph
much.
said hi to Issa.
Oh, hi, Ralph.
She's looking up like, who? What? Me?
You don't remember
I don't
Ralph?
like
He has
that.
his own pizza
Yes, I remember.
and water.
He's like,
Yes, thank you,
hi,
Ralph.
Issa, hi. Like,
I don't
He has
like
his own
that.
podcast too. It's called Out of the Blue.
okay.
Okay, we need to watch that.
Let's see. Seth Amador continues on. The edit of the movie was amazing. I given. The edit of the movie was
I think he
amazing.
was talking about Demeter, and
Demeter?
He said
Oh yeah, the Demeter in the 1979's Dracula was gruesome.
he's a video editor for stills.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Okay. The editing of the movie was amazing. I'm giving an A. This is the continuation. I'm giving an A+ for
Yeah.
the movie because I am a video editor. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
And then Peters explains why he hates the She-Hulk so much.
Peter.
Jennifer turned the Punisher into a booty call. That was the best part. That
Right?
Walk of Shame was awesome.
What's wrong with a booty call? Sometimes you just need to get
You got
in
it wrong.
and
That's
out.
not- It wasn't Punisher. It was Daredevil.
I thought you were wearing a mask. I'm
It
like,
was-
what the?
No, it was Daredevil, not Punisher.
Not, oh yeah.
It was
oh yeah.
Daredevil,
it was
not
Daredevil.
Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was like Daredevil? Yeah.
Daredevil,
Yeah.
not Punisher.
Yeah. Peter, you got the you got the
get that
character.
wrong, dude. Did you watch? Oh, you didn't watch the show.
You're gonna
He said
now
the
Jesus is
Punisher
gonna get
was
on you now. He's like, no.
The Punisher.
Jen's
Jen's
Peter?
father.
was in the
He
show.
said Jen's
No.
father. Wait, hold on. He said
I'm
Jen's
sorry,
father was
Peter.
awesome. Who there is not one good court. That now I'll give him that. There was not one good court scene. It was supposed to be a lawyer based. I thought it was gonna be like an Ally McBeal type of a show.
But
all
who
the court
said it
scenes-
had to be a lawyer-based
She is.
show?
It was
So
based,
what?
It was
For
based in a
superheroes.
law firm.
So what?
What do you mean? So what? That's
So
the
what?
whole premise
She's
of the story.
no, the whole premise is she's fucking She-Hulk. Not that she's a lawyer.
Who is she? That is half of her story.
That's half of her personality. They've been basing it so far on the fact that she's She-Hulk. That's what most of the storyline's been about.
the storyline included her law
Oh my
firm.
god. It included it in the sense of the client she got, and then the storyline was based off of how she had to interact with those clients outside of the court.
She gets it.
He says
Actually
that
gets
there is not. That's all he said. From what the scenes that we got,
I'm sorry, no Peter.
there were not
No, Peter.
one. Your first argument was that that's not even like needed, but but you disagree with the court scenes that we did get.
Because they're not needed. It's not part of
So you
But he's
agree that
basing a
it's not
negative.
needed.
He's basing a negative review because there hasn't been these court scenes when that's not
No.
technically the premise of what the
No, I'm saying
storyline
that,
is.
he's saying that. No, he's saying that
Yeah.
the court scenes that we got, the court situations that we got tied into the whole story were not that good or not that entertaining.
They were just.
I mean, and Law and Order, when they lean onto the cop stuff more than the courtroom stuff, at least the courtroom stuff is kind of dramatic. And
I don't watch the show for the courtroom scenes. I
you
watch.
watched it to watch her twerk. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not opposed to her twerking, but I watch it to see how she develops the She-Hulk character, not for the court
But
scenes.
some of that development happened at work, and how she was being treated.
It happened at work,
and
in her
how-
office, with her clients, it happened in the development.
She even
of
got
those
into
clients.
a fight in one of the courtrooms.
Exactly. I think it was done
The
well.
court, the
I
court
would say
was
I
part
disagree.
of the story.
Yeah,
disagree with
I
him.
disagree.
I
The one court scene where she gets into the fight, like you just mentioned, that was a okay scene.
I mean, I'm just.
I don't understand what more you're wanting. Are you wanting debates?
I mean,
or you
she's a
wanting-
lawyer.
Peter gave another $5 because he doesn't want to upset you anymore.
Aw, I love you, Peter.
Thank God. Give him a clap. I think
I already don't like She-Hulk. I'd rather not do anything else to upset Tabatha. District 9 was great. I'd buy. What was that on RoboCop? I'd buy that for $1.
Happy was better than District 9 to me.
I'm good with you buying my happiness. I'm okay with this.
You guys don't realize that me and this one's already upset about it. Me and Tabs, we have this brother sister thing. We get into it.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
we do.
why
I can kinda
also
tell.
why it
Yeah.
drags on
Forever, because all we do is
Look,
argue.
I'm just jealous because we got our hate love thing. We got our thing. And I try to
And then
to show her love, and she just hates me.
And then afterwards, he's like, "You better stop me. You better wrap it up." And I'm like, I'm over here going, "Look at the time.
No, yeah.
Look at the time."
Yeah.
And he just totally ignores me and just keeps on going. And then later he'll go, "Well, you got to tell me to stop." That's what I'm doing.
You know how to shut me up. You got to put your hands around me and do that thing.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Mom
I
and
think
Dad
we
do not need to do that right now.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Right.
The Dracula movie was amazing. I'm giving it an A+. And we already read that one. Peter Lang. A legal show. Men are so horrible. The immortal guy only uses his power to get out of marriages. I thought that was kind of funny.
I'm sorry, but that's kind of on
no
point.
good action. The villains suck. The name of the name a guy after a dog. I'd rather watch The Handmaid's Tale.
What's wrong with The Handmaid's Tale? That's an amazing
You're
show.
I think he's just trying to. That's why I gave you the $5. I know she's gonna hate this one. So
Yeah, I got so much
That's
wrong
another
with
$5.
good night at Rihanna Jasmine. Oh, okay, Jasmine's leaving. See you next time. Okay. Good night, guys. Honestly, I do understand that Tabatha is saying about the mommy thing.
See?
Spicy bad daddy.
No.
But what about the spicy bat daddy?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Michael's not here. He says he's about to call it quits. He's going, good night, everybody. Roll that beautiful bean footage. I love that commercial. I miss those commercials where the dog would talk. The Blue Beetle from Seth Amador. The Blue Beetle will be the first Mexican, is that DC
Yes,
movie,
I'm excited about
and
that.
I will give it a 10 out of 10. And before the screening, and the video editing is amazing. And this movie will beat the Barbie movie by.
Ooh, okay.
Hey,
That's some big words, man.
Big words on that one.
Dream.
Track record right now.
Hey, I'm glad you
I'm only
got so
watching
much
for
hope for it.
Cobra Kai.
I'm hoping that it's that good.
I do too.
But
I am
Barbie
too.
was a phenomenon, though. It was,
Yeah, I cried in Barbie, y'all. Like legit tears.
These guys
Bawling.
like Barbie, so.
Like
it
legit
was like, we just became best friends. That's what she
Like
said.
wholeheartedly
Came to the Barbie
cried.
show.
And then we read that one. My Dad Daredevil.
Oh,
My Bad Daredevil. My Bad Daredevil. I'm saying Dad. I
you're
got
still
Daddy
stuck
on the
on
brain.
Daddy.
I'm still stuck on Daddies.
Stuck on Daddy.
And then we end the show with Peter Lane. The show happened in court, and she's a lawyer. How is that not
Peter,
the storyline?
I am happy to debate this with you. You just wait.
I got your back, Peter.
You just wait.
Tabatha is like a broken clock.
Send
She's
her
only
some
right
DMs.
twice a day.
Send her some DMs.
Excuse me. Don't you be projecting onto me, mister.
Look. All right, guys. All right, that's the show, guys. Appreciate you guys helping us out in the chat. Thanks for keeping this topics real interesting, as you guys always do. Remember, guys, like I said, we're going to go to a 5-day-a-week premise, so look out for the show on Monday through Fridays, and just holler at me. Let me know what you guys are wanting to talk about, what you guys think about. Let me go around the table real quick, starting with this group of misfits right here. Issa, where can people find you online?
You can find me on Instagram at ISSAMSTS.
And Miss Tyler Cossey, aka the horror queen. Was it the horror? Is it the scream queen? Or horror? What was it? Horror queen?
It's all of it.
All of it. You're all of it.
of
You
the
like it? I
above.
love it.
At @tiredie_, except for on Twitter, there's no underscore.
Yeah, that's right. And we got Jesus Gonzalez. Where people can find you.
Right here now. Cosplayer_Jag_ follow me down. And see you
Follow-
all at Eastern Horror Film Fest. Y'all do go, or Matsuri on Sunday. So.
Awesome.
And thank Shout out to Misfit Toys for sponsoring the channel.
And baby, if people want to If people want to find you online, I just tongue twisted that one. If people want to find you online, where can they find you?
My TikTok is Viola Fagan, and my Instagram is Scrub Hats and More by Joy.
And I am Chris W. Fagan, or at the T3 Medias. You guys can find me. Let me know what you guys think at all times, and share your thoughts, opinions, your conspiracy theories. Call us on the voicemail, 281-406-1993. Hey, Tabs, where can they do that again?
I don't know the number by heart, damn it. 281 something.
That should be your next tattoo.
I know, right? 281-406-1993.
93.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that number memorized.
Extension 6 for you know what.
Oh, God.
That's right. All right, guys. That's the show. Appreciate it. Until next time.
Hey, hold on.
Uh-oh, here we go.
First off, you literally skipped my ass.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, think about it for a second. Think about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
so.
he's just pissed because I'm right and this is his payback. Yeah, I know. Hold on, we're going to call his ass out. It's okay.
So if people want to find the.
Yeah, it's okay.
Where can they find
Spicy back daddy.
online?
I think she'd be more like, I don't like that. Because she
Best
didn't
to
like
get
that
in
they skipped
trouble.
her. She didn't like that they
Anywho,
skipped her.
you can find me on TikTok at Let's Have Fun 012. He is so in for it, right? You just wait. You just wait. Payback is a bitch, and I don't get even, I get ahead. And then you can get me on Instagram at Tabatha.Jordan.18.
She don't like that.
You just wait. You just wait.
She don't like that.
I don't like that.
You just wait. You just wait.
Okay, I'm trying to. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, now it's at 281-406-1993. Again, that is 281-406-1993.
You have no messages.
Nobody loves you.
All right, guys, that's the show. Appreciate you guys as always. Have a good one. Take care of yourself and your mental health. And guys, if you guys don't see me next week, you know what happened. The Tabatha did it. Until next time, peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, like, and comment your thoughts on this topic or any topics that you think that we should talk about in upcoming videos. Also, you can follow us at T3 Medias on Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and we also have a T3 Media Studios podcast where we post our movie reviews and episodes of